I suppose I better get used to actually doing this, talking to a camera, pushing myself out of my comfort zone, which is like the whole point of doing what I'm doing. It's currently the 23rd of April 2025. I've made the decision that I'm going to go to Thailand for 3 weeks to develop myself mentally and physically, hopefully. I've always wanted to do something like this. I've always wanted to do sort of a solo excursion, not necessarily Thailand. It's never been like always Thailand. Had the conversation with Chloe last night. Went better than expected. Obviously I'm going to be leaving her for 3 weeks. This is, I don't know if this clip will ever see the light of day, but from nothing more, it's a bit of practice. So I made the decision as well, I'm also going to document my entire trip. There might be a bit of a lapse in quality between this, or a difference in quality between this and the clips that follow, because hopefully by the time I jet off, I would have picked myself up a purpose use camera. I'm not sure whether it's going to be YouTube, I'm not sure whether they're going to be a vlog per day, whether I'm going to make a long form content, whether I'm going to make it into like a mini film, who it's going to be for, whether I even post it, whether it's just for me to look back on when I'm in my 50s. But it's all about pushing myself out of my comfort zone and doing stuff that I wouldn't usually do. And talking to a camera is not something that comes naturally to me. Did a bit of YouTube and bits and bobs like that when I was younger.
Hello guys!
I was very well into it, always wanted to do it. I want to document this, and I want this for me more than anything. In terms of like these videos and me documenting my trip, I'm going to try and be as authentic and transparent about my experience as possible. I was toying with the idea of maybe going in February next year rather than going now and trying to skip the rainy season. Similar to what Chloe said last night when we had the conversation about me leaving her for a bit. She'd rather I do it now, get it over and done with, then I can come back. So obviously it's very important to me that I made sure that she was aware. It's because I was so serious about our relationship. This is something that I needed to do for me before we went on to the next stage in our relationship. So, a bit of an update, and that's going to Bangkok. And then I've got a return flight from Phuket, because I'm going to finish up in the south. And that is on the 11th of July. So it's 3 weeks, 1 day. I've now booked my flights. I just said, fuck it. I am flying out from Heathrow on the 19th of June. So I've just given myself an extra day just so the travel doesn't take up too much of my time. I have got a holiday between now and then with my lovely lady. So obviously my head's going to be focused on that, because I don't want to take away from that. That is still more important at the moment. I haven't told my mum yet. I phoned her like the second I booked the tickets yesterday, and I forgot she was at work. She can't answer the phone in her new job, which kind of boded well actually, because then I decided after the fact it's probably not the best way to tell her over the phone that I'm going to be leaving for 3 weeks. It would probably be the longest I've ever been away from my mum, I think. Probably like the longest up to now was maybe 2 weeks of not seeing her. I've just booked my hotel for the first 2 nights in Bangkok, so that's all sorted. That's all I'm going to book. Then from there on out, I'm going to wing it, but hopefully get a big enough checked bag so that when I get to Thailand, I can put my other rucksack inside that bag. I don't have like loads of different bags to lug around with me, and then I'll just take like a bum bag to take out during the day, because I don't think I'm going to need like a rucksack for a day pack or anything like that, because most of the stuff I'll take with me will just stay in the fucking hotel rooms and stuff. I think it's too much bag.
Nearly knocked me out.
Fucking, it's not even got anything in it either. It's empty. Imagine with some weight on it. It's fucking weighing me down at the moment. I'm like that.
It looks so flat. Nothing in this one. The other one had like pillows in.
Went to town today with Chloe. She seems to be a little bit more on board with the whole situation now, which is good. I know it's difficult because obviously it's leaving her for 3 weeks. But I'm not going away to get away from her. I'm not going away to escape the relationship. If anything, I'm going away to come back more prepared to spend the rest of my life with her, if that's what ends up happening. But yeah, I went to town today, got a few bits. I just thought I'd show you what I got. So I've got this bag, it was an absolute fucking steal. So I got it from Decathlon, it was 30 quid. It's a 50 litre, it's a camping style bag, but what sold me on it is that it does actually zip open like a suitcase as well. So when I get to hotels and places, I can open it up. I haven't got to fish through from the top to the bottom to find things. I can just pop it down like a suitcase, open it up. What I will also do is buy a 15-20 litre backpack that I can take on the plane with me with my laptop and my camera and that sort of stuff in. I did think about this bag. I don't need that much stuff. I really don't want to pack that heavy. So obviously I want some space to bring some stuff back, but also I'm going to be moving around a lot. I don't want to be lugging my whole fucking life with me. Also, when I was in Costco, got myself this neck pillow, which I saw a few weeks ago before I even planned to go to Thailand. On the move quite a lot. Might be nice if I need to get my head down on like a bus or something. It's going to make it easier for me. I'm going to try and get some sleep. I've got some headphones as well, just some new in-ear headphones, because my AirPods are 45 years old and starting to show signs of seniority. Last few bits I need to get, one being the camera that I'm going to be filming the rest of the clips on. I know everything's been filmed on my phone up till now.
I know this guy. Well, I'm going to give him the most important thing that I'm currently carrying.
So a significant amount of time has passed since the last clip. Without further ado, I introduce my new camera. So I'm just getting the grips of using it. Been to Morocco now. Was a really good holiday. As expected, didn't do a lot whilst we were there, which was really nice, just chill out. But I'm excited to be locked back in. I'm excited to be back into a routine. Obviously got the camera now, which is amazing. I'm going to start like learning how to use it a bit, use it for a few gym edits and that sort of stuff. Me again. Just come out for some steps, so I thought I'd just jump on the camera, get a bit of use out of it, get a bit of practice, because it's been a while. So today is the 5th of June, which is exactly 2 weeks until I jet off. Got a few bits sorted out today. So I've got my international driver's permit, which isn't very exciting at all, so it's not going to make some tantalising content. Pretty sure I've got everything that I need to get as well. I keep having to re-watch the clips that I've already added to this, like in there, because I'm editing it as I go, so I'm adding bits and bobs here and there. Keep having to re-watch it to like remember what kind of vibe I'm on with like the whole talking to the camera thing. So like every time I add a new clip, I'm like, right, let's go back and re-watch everything I've done so far, just to make sure that I'm not like, say like more, fucking hell, just keep saying like. It will get a lot easier when I'm out there, because I'll be doing it non-stop, so I don't have to think about it. It'll be second nature. And where there is like massive gaps between these clips, it's a little bit difficult for me to like remember how to do it. Not that I can't talk to a camera, but it's more so like you know. I'll tell you one thing, I fucking love this camera. It's so sick. I've only used it like a few times. I used it for a little gym edit, which I post on my Instagram, and I've just been filming like the odd bit and bob on here, which may or may not have made it into this, I don't know. I've got a few clips of the cat the other day, which if they are included, you would have already seen. Yeah, I had to make sure I got the driver's permit when I had slightly close to a fresh haircut, just because I don't look like an absolute mong in the photo, which I did anyway, but hey ho. But yeah, 2 weeks to lock in, get absolutely shredded. Not like I'm just starting now, I've been fucking dieting since January, but it's going to piss it down. I'm going to get very wet, but I'm all here for it, because it's pissing it down here today. I'd rather get wet in Thailand than wet in fucking Portsmouth. I'm really excited to get back, not that I'm wishing for the end of it already, put all this together. Obviously I'll probably try and do a bit whilst I'm out there, but I don't want to spend my evenings hunched over my laptop when I could be exploring, eating food, and enriching myself in culture. Enriching myself in culture, because that was gay. Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel. I'm out walking. Mullet update. Look at this bad boy. When I started doing these clips, it was purely marinating. It's been like a month and a bit. Look at that. Can't wait for a Thai barber to absolutely butcher it when I get out there. There's a cat, and the cat hates me. Brilliant. International driver's permit. Look at muggins. Hopefully I don't actually look like that, but Guess I do. So 12th of June today, which is exactly 1 week and 2 and a bit hours until I fly. Flying with Air India. You hadn't heard by now, which I would assume you had, because this is going to be watched months down the line. Their Air India flight this morning crashed after taking off in India. I'd love to say luckily everyone on board was alright, but I'm pretty sure everybody died. Statistically, that should mean it's not going to happen again, so hopefully I'll be alright. You can't worry about these things. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 5 days left at work. Can't see me now because of the sunlight. Beautiful evening though. Lovely stuff. Where the fuck am I going? I feel like it's definitely this way. Probably not, but you know, more kilometres racked up on the old map my run, which I'm still not sure about. I don't know if I should take my watch or whether it's just another thing to lose. But I am pretty hot on like getting my activity goals and my rings closed, so it'd be nice to continue that whilst I'm out there. But it's also another thing to charge. Again, another thing that can get lost or stolen. Gonna miss these. Morning, it is the 18th of June, Wednesday the 18th of June. I'm flying tomorrow, so this is the last day I've got to do stuff. Got a lot of stuff to do today, got a lot of errands to run, so I thought I might as well take you with me. My mind, all the time. About me, B-G-L-O-N-G-L-E. First stop, Aldi. Got a parcel to send off and need to get some shit. I know I'm going to end up coming back in here tomorrow anyway, because I've completely forgotten what I come in for. I know I need a toothbrush, but I can't be asked to take my electric toothbrush. And I ran out of toothpaste this morning, which is pretty convenient, so I'll get some of that as well. Other than that, there's definitely other stuff I need, I just really can't remember what it is. Yeah, that'll do. It is absolutely scorchio today. Right, we're at stop number 2 now, which is Big Tesco. Hindsight, didn't need to go to Aldi because there's an impost locker here, and I think Tesco sell toothbrushes and toothpaste. Got to see if there's any Pokemon cards in. Of course we'll have a look. Main reason of being here, gonna get some baht, get my cash sorted. Gonna get £500 worth of baht, and then just take the rest on my debit card. So, see what we can get. Update, they did have Pokemon cards. I only got 2. Don't tell Chloe, she'll fucking murder me. 20,000 Thai baht for £508, which is actually a really bad exchange rate. Beggars can't be choosers, I'm flying tomorrow, so it's like, it is what it is. Final package acquired. Bosh. Chloe's just left this morning, so obviously I've just had to say goodbye to her. I didn't think it was going to be this difficult. I wanted to try and stay a bit strong for her, because obviously she was finding it quite hard. I've not left yet, and I already know I never want to be away from her ever again. Good morning. It is go day, baby. It is Thursday. I am flying to Bangkok today. I'm very excited. So, in the interest of keeping everything transparent is the best word for it. Obviously, I had to say goodbye to Chloe this morning. She stayed over last night, went for a nice meal last night. But it was really tough. It was really tough. I managed to sort of keep it together while she was here. As soon as she left, I just broke down and cried for about 10 minutes straight. But I think it's important to include that in this. Until she left, I didn't realise how much I'm going to miss her and how hard it was. I've never been so sure in my life that I want to spend the rest of my life with somebody. Thinking, oh my God, am I doing the right thing? I'm leaving her just like when everything's amazing. But this is the whole point I'm going. And this is something that I wanted to do for me before we start our lives together, basically. So I got a pretty, to be honest with you, got a pretty chill day today. Because I was rushing around like a madman yesterday, there's not a huge amount left for me to do, which is nice because it means I can chill out a little bit before I go. All my clothes are packed, all my devices are charged. I'm pretty much there. Not gay. Ears have been successfully lowered. Just got off the phone to mother. She is en route. so should be about 5-10 minutes. So baggage wise, I've got this bag, which I said on earlier on in the video I wasn't going to take, but in actual fact it's perfect for what I need, and it's got a laptop sleeve in it, so bang. And then I've got my main bag, which has got an airport cover on it at the moment, which turns it into more of a holdall, and the actual backpack's inside there. Got my neck pillow. This is the airport fit, if anybody cares. Hello.
Hi.
So a bit of an update to the itinerary. So when we were in the car on the way here, I checked on flight radar just to have a look and see if the plane was on time. And it was 2 hours delayed, so obviously panic set in because I've only got a 2-hour layover in Mumbai. Shortly after, Air India gave me a phone call. So I've been transferred now onto Thai Airways, which is a direct flight to Bangkok. So I'm flying 20 minutes later than I would be, but I go straight there and I get there 4 hours earlier than I would. This was definitely a more expensive flight. They've been very good about it, so I just wanted to get in and get checked in to make sure that I'm all sorted. So I'm checked in now. The flight is scheduled for 9:25, which is about 2 hours from now. So I'm going to head through security now. Another thing to note is that I'm fairly certain the Thai Airways plane is going to be way nicer than the Air India one would have been, and Air India have a track record for crashing recently, so that puts my mind at ease a little bit as well. And the fact I'm going straight there is amazing, because I'll just be able to get on, have my scran, go to sleep, wake up the other side, and I'm there. No fucking faffing around with transfers or any shit like that, so pretty buzzing to be fair. So yeah, let's just get there. This airport's got a Louis Vuitton cafe, not something I've ever seen before, attached to the shop. Fuck knows how much a coffee is in there, but I do not want to find out. Perfect. That's not terrifying. Some view. Can't imagine the flight's going to be fully booked, because otherwise they wouldn't have been able to put me on it. So hopefully it's a nice quiet flight and I'll have everybody next to me. Landed. It's very loud in here, so I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me. But I ain't joking, it's fucking hot. Because it's like the same temperature as at home, but oh my god, it's different. Like, can't really explain it. I ordered a taxi on an iPad and they give me a receipt, and now I go to the designated bay and just wait there, I guess. We have officially touched down in the hotel room, so I'm not sure what of those previous clips I'm going to be able to use, because the airport was really loud and you might not be able to hear me. I haven't checked it over yet, but I am at the hotel now in Bangkok, so I'll give you a little bit of a room tour. It's quite small, but it's tidy, it's clean. £12 a night, you can't argue with that. Bathroom in here, shower. You want to see the view, mate? This is what we paid for. But yeah, here we are. So, plan of action is going to get myself settled for 5-10 minutes, have a little sit down. Need a shower, because obviously I haven't showered since I left, which was yesterday. Then we're going to get out, find a little cheeky 7-Eleven, stock up the fridge, go back out and see if we can't get something to eat, and do a bit of exploring and just see where the day takes us. First things first, let's do a comfiness test on this bed then. Don't fancy that silk pillow, doesn't look like that gets washed. It's like a brick, but it's better than the plane, so I'll get a better night's sleep than I did last night. Right, we are out in the wild. First thoughts, street food smells amazing, so rest in peace my arsehole for that. I'm going to walk down Cowstown Road whilst it's still sociable hours of the day, before it gets too mental. Apparently it's Pride Month. Hey, the fucking hell there. Everyone's just talking to me, man. I get nervous. All good, thank you very much.
How much?
No, I don't need a suit.
Just have a look. Get my business
It's too hot.
back home, back home.
Back home?
Yeah, just
Too
look,
hot.
only look.
No, it's all good, thank you. I don't need a fucking three-piece suit, man. I'm sweating my tits off. That shower was completely pointless. Just following the tuk-tuk right now. Foot massage, 100 baht. Okay, sign me up. I just completely walked past the 7-Eleven that I was due to go in. Just keep walking and I'll find another one. It is literally just a cheese toastie. So this is for Pride. So does that mean they've all got cocks? Found myself a nice little perch up spot. Thank you. Get myself a Chang. Now when I sat down, I said to the matey, can I just get a bottle of Chang please? Because this will be my first Chang. And he goes, yeah, we've only got small. That is not a small. I mean, it might be out here, but that is a large bottle of lager. So I accidentally just had my first sip of Chang without filming it. So I'm just going to recreate that. Oh, I've never tried this before. This would be lovely. I'll tell you what, it's not half bad. It's not heavy, which is good, because I've just had a whole fucking bottle of chocolate milk and a Red Bull, so I'm liquided out. So that's just what the doctor ordered. Just look to my left, there's an absolute freak just staring at me. What's going on? First Chang down. It was 100 baht, which is £2.26. Cannot argue with that. This is more like it. So this area is called Round Boot Tree. Way more chill, way more what I'm looking for. Got some stuff to take back to the room. Gonna do one last little stroll down Khao San Road. Now it's slightly later. It's only 7 o'clock now though, so it's not exactly prime time, but back up, back to my hotel room, chill out, wake up early and crack on with the day. Hello. It's the first time I'm walking down the road that my hotel's on. It's actually well bougie. It's actually well nice, to be fair. Because I've always just gone straight up to the top. I've come in from the other end. Fucking lovely down here. Definitely picked the right road to stay on. Fuck Khao San Road. Got a bottle of water. Standard. Cheesecake. Protein coffee. Box of crisps. Pockies. And 2 chocolate bars, and that cost me £1.50. I don't make the rules. Morning, right, first morning in Bangkok. Took me a little bit longer than I'd imagined to get up and ready. I fell back asleep again. So it's 10 o'clock now. I'm gonna go down to 7-Eleven, get myself a little toasty and an iced coffee, get myself to the MBK Centre, which opens at 10, which is alright because it's 10 now. And yeah, we'll take the day from there. Tell you what, trying to find a bin here is not easy. Like, you'd think they'd be on every corner of every street, but they're just not. Black coffee mixed with a protein coffee and milkshake, which is quite nice. It's cost me a little bit more than the Grab did, but it's more fun. 250 baht, call it a £5. It's experience though, isn't it? Holding on to my coffee for dear life. Right, we made it, I think. Got to find my way in now, so give me a minute. Found the way in. Of course, we'll have a look for Pokemon cards. I have absolutely no clue where I'm going. Hang about. Move it to jackpot. First purchase successful. I may have just bought 7 packs of Pokemon cards. Like, that would be coming home with me for sure, but can't lug that around for the next 3 weeks. Pretty sure TikTok said that all the fake stuff was on the 6th floor. But apparently it's spread across the 2nd and 3rd. So I'm just walking around up here like a lemon for no reason. Holy fake market. We have made it into the trenches. Found the restaurant where Big Papi and his dad had that hot pot thing, whatever you call it. Won't be getting that, doesn't look like my cup of tea. Come to the realisation that all this fake stuff is just shit. The older I get, the more I realise I get more excited when I see a toy store than anything else. One thing I could do with getting is a new man bag, because this one's great, but it's tiny and I can't fit my wallet in it and everything else, so I'll have to just take in cash like loose. And then every time I have to pay for something I have to get it all out, and it's just a bit of a faff. So if I can get something that's a little bit bigger, so I can carry my wallet around with me as well, that would be good. There's another shopping mall across the road, so I'm probably going to hit that up, because I want to eat lunch here, but I'm not even remotely hungry yet. So I think if I go there, come back over this side, get some food, and then plan the day from there really. I also need to book a hotel for tomorrow night before it gets too late, so I need to do that as well. Oh my giddy aunt, it is hot out here. Yeah, this is far too posh. This is like the equivalent of like Selfridges, I'd imagine. I've just got myself a USB-C flash drive, because the thing I'm most worried about for this whole trip is losing all this footage. I put it on my laptop, but if something were to happen to my laptop, I've got insurance for that, but I don't have insurance for what's on it. Now I'm going to go down to the bottom floor, because there's this place that Marshall went I want to try, because he said it was good, so... Found a gaff that Marshall ate at. I ordered the chicken pad thai, because I haven't had one yet out here. Yeah, I need to get a bigger bag to carry around with me, because this is just becoming a bit of a mess. Even if I just get a really small backpack, just something that's bigger than this. 129 baht, £3 for lunch and a drink. And it looks like they're pretty big portions, so not mad about that. I'll tell you one thing, the aircon down here, it's not very good. I am absolutely cooking. Yeah, I'll keep that on, I reckon. Food has arrived. Not sure about these really soft squares of chicken, but oh well, if I'm going to get food poisoning, I might as well just get it over and done with. That was very hot, sorry you had to see that. Right, scran done, booked a hotel for tomorrow night. So the bag has officially been upgraded at 500 baht, which is like £11. Way more comfortable, way less annoying, and I've got all my shopping in there as well, which means I now don't have to go back to hotel. I can just carry on and do what's coming next. We'll have a look. Can't help to look at a bit of culture. I think it's free entry anyway. If it's not, I won't be having a look. Some gaff. You know what, I tried. Art is fucking boring. Just waiting for my grab. I can see it, but because of the traffic, he's 6 minutes away. 134 baht. Again, it's about £3. I overpaid for that tuk-tuk earlier, but I just wanted to go on a tuk-tuk, so shoot me. Mental. Absolutely mental. Okay, so we made it to the Chatuchak weekend market. Hope I pronounced that alright. The sky doesn't look too bad that way, but that way looks like it's going to absolutely pour it down. Not sure where to start, so I'm just going to go into this opening here and hope for the best really. I need a drink. Got myself a little honey lemon soda. It's unbelievable, Jeff. I'm glad I didn't allocate a whole day to come here though, because I reckon I can do the majority of it in like an hour that I need to see. It's all just fake Prada bags and stuff like that, and street food, but I've ate, so I'm not really hungry. It's a proper stinky grub as well. I just keep getting whiffs. I know for a fact if I was here with Chloe, we would be doing laps and laps and laps and going down every single aisle, but when you're on your own it doesn't quite hit the same.
pero un trozo grande no me lo Hello, Vanessa, welcome.
Called Sievit. It's a melody flavour. I think it's orange. Can confirm. Maybe not just orange. No calorie, no sugar, no nothing. Pink lemon soda. Refreshing beverage. Get myself a little straw. Do a little shake up. That is bloody lovely. So, yeah, pretty much all I bought today was Pokemon. I'll be carrying Pokemon cards around with me for the next 3 weeks, but don't hate the player, hate the game, you know? I'm telling you now, bum gun, game changer, mate. Never ever has my arse felt cleaner. Definitely need to look at about getting one of those at home, because that's crazy. Come out for a bit of scran. So at this place called the Macaroni Club. Pretty bougie. Just having a browse of the menu now. Spring rolls to start, and then we've got teriyaki chicken with egg fried rice, a fried egg on top, some crisps of some sort, don't know what that is, some soup, the chang, bosh. I'm so hot. Eating in this heat is no joke. Some gaff. This place is bougie as F. Chloe would be jealous, there's a fucking massive Zara. I feel underdressed to be in a shopping centre. Found a Uniqlo and they have the, can't see it here, but the Umbreon Pokemon t-shirt I wanted, so that's getting copped. This is kind of crazy, and there's a pond there that I nearly just walked into. Some gaff. Morning. It is technically day 3, but my second full day in Bangkok. I'm all packed up this morning, so I've got all my stuff in my bags here, so I've got to check out of this hotel room today and move to my next hotel. This big bag that I've got, the travel cover, actually fits my tech backpack in as well as my big bag. Getting that from hotel to hotel is going to be way nicer than trying to carry my backpack and that. I'm going to go down to 7-Eleven, shock, get some breakfast. On my way down, I'm going to speak to the people in reception and see if there's somewhere that I can leave that big bag for today. Well, I've been down to 7-Eleven, got myself a classic sausage and cheese toastie, which is the same as I had yesterday. Iced coffee, both of which came to £1.75, so can't really complain at that. That's way better than that shit I made yesterday. Got the same tuk-tuk driver as yesterday. Legend. Got my long trousers on, ready. Tell you one thing, it is too hot to be wearing trousers. The second I get out of this place, these are coming back off. I'm so glad I wore shorts and put one over top, because if I had to stay like this all day, it would have been long. I want to go inside. I don't know if my ticket allows me to go in there. It's too hot to be doing this shit though. I'm sweating buckets. Look at this though. Crazy. Where's that? Is that Thailand based or? Oh, I've got to take my shoes off. Hang on. Barefoot. It's quite nice actually, to be fair. I've got a Red Bull in my bag and I can feel it just sweating on my back. Being not allowed to eat or drink in here either, so. Had to take my hat off for this bit. It's feeling spiritual. Some woman in there was getting fully ripped into for filming / taking photos, so I had to stop filming quick time. There's signs absolutely everywhere, not just here but in the entirety of Bangkok so far, that say Buddhas are not for decoration. So Grammy, if you're watching this, you're cursed, and you've put your curse on me. But these are like skinny Buddhas, and the fat ones are alright, I guess. You lot here for the temple then, or what? Good chat, good chat. Look at this big motherfucker. Some gaff. Done a bit of Googling. So it used to be the residence of the King of Thailand, but not anymore. So it's just up for grabs then. They got Airbnb or anything like that? Because it's not too shabby. It's a little bit better than my hotel. I'm just going to walk back to my hotel rather than paying for transport. Can't check into my next hotel until 2 o'clock, and I thought the temple was going to be a lot longer than that. I've messaged them to see if I can check in early, but they haven't come back to me yet. So I'm just going to walk back to the hotel now, develop a sweat, get some electrolytes down me, see how I go from there. So just checked into my next hotel, which I've got some clips of the inside of, which I'll roll now. So this is inside the room with the door shut. I've got my luggage in here at the moment. There is lockers, but I'll probably just leave them in here because this locks when you leave anyway. So that's pretty cool. It's like a space / Star Wars themed pod hotel, and I've always wanted to stay in some form of pod hotel, so that's pretty cool too. Most importantly, it gives me a whole another part of Bangkok to explore. So this is about an hour away from where I was before. Had to ditch the hat as well because it was just making my head far too hot. So excuse the barnet. And aircon. Pretty big. I understand why it's called Terminal 21 now. I think it used to be an airport, and all the floors are named after different cities. So like the bottom floor is Paris, this is Tokyo, then it goes up from there. Not even joking, I've just spent a solid 45 minutes in that shop looking through every single slab they had. Told myself if they had a Dialga graded, I'll get one because it's my favourite Pokemon, and it'll be like something from this place. Looked through every single card they had. The woman was helping me look, didn't have one, so it wasn't meant to be, so I didn't. It took a lot of self-control to not just buy something for the sake of it. That's pretty cool. There's a gym at the very top that overlooks the entire city, so I thought I'd just come up here, see what a day pass would cost. If it was a £5 or a £10, I'd probably do it, but it's £22. It'd be good to get a little pump in, but not for 22 quid. I don't normally train on a Sunday anyway, so I've just spotted something very, very, very dangerous. Joking, I'm gonna be healthy. So I just got a grab to the Jod Fair night market, which is a massive food market amongst other things. Opens at 5, it's 5:20 now, so just opened. It started pissing it down when we were in the car, rained for about 5 minutes and now it's clear. So it's true what they say, it doesn't last very long. It's hot again now. I've not eaten much today, saved my appetite for this. So hopefully there's some good food on offer and I can try a few different things. Seems to be quite a lot of seafood here, tentacles and shit like that. So in hindsight, I probably should have waited a little while before it came because it's literally just opening up, so half the stalls aren't even open. So got myself a little chang, gonna have a little chill, sit down, hopefully watch the place flood with people and then have a look at food. Does all seem to be seafood based though, so I'm all for trying new things, but if I know I'm just not gonna like it, it's pretty pointless. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that got sacked off. So I found a shopping centre 2 minutes away. Seems like all I'm doing in Bangkok is shopping centres, but where there's a shopping centre, there tends to be a food hall. I've got one mission here, and that is food. So I've ended up at KFC. It's fine. I'm probably not going to get another KFC whilst I'm out here, so I might as well try it. Thai green curry and rice, KFC style. 2 strips, some chips, and I've accidentally ordered 3 wraps. I thought I ordered 1, but I got 3 of them. So hopefully they're good, otherwise they're going to go to waste. Bear witness to this. The strips are completely pink on the inside. So if I'm shitting through the eye of a needle, you know why. Overall, didn't reinvent KFC for me, but it's pretty good. Managed to scour through most of it. 2 out of the 3 wraps got. I bought the 3rd wrap with me. There was a little kid that was sat next to me. I was going to give it to him, but I thought that might look a bit weird. But there's quite a lot of homeless people out here, so hopefully as I walk out of here, I can find one and give him a little chicken wrap that may or may not give him the shits. You'd think I'd be able to find a homeless person. Nope. This part of town might be a bit too posh. They might get sort of moved on, I don't know. The thought was there, but I'm going to have to chuck it in the bin because I've been walking around with this thing for about 10 minutes now and it's getting cold. Morning. It is day 4. Today I am leaving Bangkok. I'm just walking to get some breakfast this morning. It's actually the earliest I've been up and out since I've been here. Adjusting to sleep's been a bit of a techie one. I mean, it's 8:30, it's not early at all, but I'm gonna go get some breakfast, post up somewhere to eat it because I'm not allowed to eat at this hostel, well, in the room, and I'm not going to be socialising with other people, that's for sure. I've opted for long trousers and an oversized thick Uniqlo t-shirt today. I'm not sure it was the wisest of choices because it is bloody hot. Gone for plain cheese today. Just necked a little vitamin drink. That was fucking banging. Gonna get one of them again. And I've got myself a nice coffee. And just like that, I'm checked into my flight. But yeah, it's gonna go to my gate now. I've got like 2 hours until I can board, so I'm just gonna doss about. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Chiang Mai. Welcome to my room for the next 4 nights. So, this is the bed, obviously. Got a nice big TV, me, wardrobe, fridge, very important. Decent view, to be fair. And the bathroom, which looks better than the bathrooms I've had for the last 2 days. Shower looks pretty decent, so yeah, not too shabby. A certain Big Pappy, aka Marshall, stayed at this very hotel. He said it was good, and he's a big lad, so yeah, I need to test out the bed comfiness as well. She'll do. Found the pool. It is an outdoor pool, it's just through there, but there's a load of people out there and I just can't be asked to just walk out there, just come back in. Exactly as I suspected. Yeah, probably won't use that. Might have a go on that, who knows? Not sure yet. Not quite next door, but it's close enough. Got myself a little toasty and a little Red Bull. So I've not eaten anything since 8:30 this morning and it's now 4 o'clock. Muppet. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to introduce you to a good friend of mine. His name is Pedro. Oh yeah. It's 250 baht a day, which is about £5. I've got it till Friday, which is 4 days. So it was 1,000 baht, which is about 21 quid. Been to 7-Eleven again. Thought I'd do a little haul for you. extra barbecue crisp. Got one of these little collagen bottle top things. Basically you put it on top of a water bottle, pop it in and it turns it into a collagen drink. This one's for Chloe. Got a little lemon cake. Got another one of those vitamin drinks out this morning because they're just unreal. Honey and lemon green tea. 2 sachets of electrolytes to go in water to keep me hydrated. Apple Red Bull, which I had the other day. Banging. Dewberry biscuits that everyone says online are shit, but I'll decide. Extra large top chocolate bar. All that, £3.27. Apparently it's open till 10. Night swimming. Coming in, Pedro, let's fucking go. Right, I've just come to Neng's Clay Oven roasted pork, which is another thing that Marshall did, but it looked really good and I really want to try it. It's been on my list, so I might as well try it first night in Chiang Mai. A crispy bottle of Coke. Glass bottle of Coke is the best, there's no debate. So I've got crispy pork belly with rice, don't know what sauce it is. That was unbelievable. I'm going to have to order some more. Order myself another Coke too, because I'm on my holidays. This time I ordered crispy pork with salt and chilli. You have to pick your spice option, and there's no spice, little spice, big spice, and then foreigner, which is clearly pointed at the fact that us Westerners can't handle our spice. Obviously I picked foreigner. Oh yeah, that's good. I'd hate to know what the actual spicy one tastes like because this is spicy as shit and this is the foreigner version. The main night bazaar, as far as I'm aware, is in there, and then there's another one across the road. So we'll hit up both, see what's about. Just made a purchase. I bought another bag because that North Face bag that I bought in Bangkok was just falling apart already. This one cost me 600 baht, which I think is about £12, maybe £13, but it's going to last a lot longer. The quality's way better. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed my time in Bangkok, but this is what I've been looking for. I knew that Chiang Mai would be better, and I knew it would be probably the best place I'll go to. But yeah, this is so much better than Bangkok. Thank you. Just rode El Pedro back to the hotel. It started raining. I'm not even joking, it must have lashed it down for about 10 seconds and then it just stopped. Oh, this is lovely. I won't tell if you don't. Can't tell you enough how much having a bum gun has changed my life. Obviously I just give it a little security wipe afterwards just to make sure the bum gun's done its job, and it always does. That's all well and good until you have a shower and you spend about 10 minutes picking little tiny bits of tissue paper out your arse from that security wipe. Good morning, it is day 5. I was going to be on the lookout for a laundry service this morning. I asked the reception in my hotel, where's a good one, and they go, yes, I have. So they just took all my dirty clothes off me and pick them up about 6 o'clock tonight, so that's good because I'm on my last pair of pants. So I fancied something a little bit more substantial for breakfast this morning. Found this place on TikTok called Nice Kitchen. So I've just had to park the ped at the top of the road and walk down. That was bloody gorgeous. So I had chicken and egg waffles with maple syrup and a pineapple and banana smoothie. So I'm going to go to the gym now because it's been nearly a week since I've been to the gym, which is probably one of the longest it's been for a long time.
This was never the way I planned.
Back at the humble abode now. Just been to 7-Eleven, stock up on some drinks for the room. Oh yeah, got pulled over on my bike on the way back from the gym. License check thing, pulled me over, got my international driver's permit out of the bag, looked at it, asked me what football team I support, then moved me on. Nice and simple. If I didn't have a driving license permit, I would have been fine, so I'm glad I got that. At this place called Ire Service, so basically I rent the ped off them, give them my bag, they take my bag to Pi, and then I ride the bike through the mountains, which will take the majority of the day. So it's not too expensive, so they charge 100 baht, which is £2 to take the bag up there, and then it's £200 a day for the bike, which is the same as what I'm paying down here anyway. So I'll get that bike for 3 days. I do have to ride it back though, which is a bit long, so I'll probably have to pay twice for the baggage. That's all sorted. Gonna book my accommodation for Pi now. Made myself a little concoction. I've got one of those vitamin drinks and a lychee drink mixed in here. Unbelievable. I've got a 55-minute ride to my next location, so that's going to be long. So I'm going to put the bag underneath the seat, try and get a bit comfortable. Right, so just arrived. We are at the Ping Pong Pong Yang Jungle Coaster, which is something that I really wanted to do. So it's just like a singular seat roller coaster thing that goes through the jungle. So we're going to do that. They do have zip wires here as well, but I'm going to go on the zip wires in Koh Samui, which look way better, so I'll probably save that for then. Some of the parts of Chiang Mai, I don't even know if it is Chiang Mai, that I rode through on the way here were so beautiful. Like this is what I've come to Thailand for. These roads, these mountain roads are no joke. Like they are constant winds, constant uphill. Pedro held his own, but Pedro could do with a few more cc's. So maybe when I ride to Pi, I'll get a 200 or something, because it's going to be like this, but for 4 hours. Pedro's a little bit low on fuel now as well, so I need to make sure I fill that up before I get stuck. Side note, I'm currently commando because I've got no boxes left, so hopefully that washing is done tonight. That ride on the way here, top 5 life experiences for sure. That was something else. I really enjoyed that. And on the way back, it's predominantly downhill, so hopefully Pedro will make it back on the fuel that he's got, because I won't need to use as much gas. Got my token. Oh shit. Wow. Fucking hell. Woo. This is so scatty. I've got my bag on my front. Ah! Fuck! Ah! I feel like I'm gonna come off. Ah! Oof. Beautiful, man. My hair, my hair. Ah, fucking hell. Ah. Oh, reduce speed. Okay, I'll listen. I listen. 200 baht, which is like £4. Might have to do it twice. Ooh, lovely. Yeah, I don't think I'll be buying that, to be honest. £2 to see that. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that one thing. I'm going to do it again, but I've put my bag and phone and belongings in Pedro so that I can enjoy it a little bit more without that thing on my front. Oh no, I've just seen where the camera is. For fuck's sake! Whoa! Yeah, the man said I was going so fast that the camera couldn't even pick me up. He said, you've gone the fastest anybody's ever gone before. He said, you get a gold card, so you can come back here for the rest of your life for free. And I said, my friend, thank you, but it's just what I do. I don't need to be Don't need to be rewarded for it, mate. So for lunch I've come to a little place called Cat's Kitchen. So I've gone for a banana and Nutella smoothie. Fucking banging. And then this is a chicken cow soy, which is a local dish. Stepping out in the trousers tonight. I actually have no idea what I'm doing or where I'm going. All I know is Pedro needs some fuel, so I need to get that sorted first. Well, that was super simple. They even pump it for you, and it was 100 baht, so it's £2. Well, that was very short-lived. I literally pulled out of the petrol station, got 100 metres up the road, then it started pissing it down again. So that was called Grazy's Thai Local Food, which is a really popular spot on TikTok. It was just full of tourists. There was like 2 Thai people in there, and the rest of them were just people from all walks of life. So I got a stir-fried rice with crispy chicken on top and a Coke, which came to 75 baht, £1.69 for dinner. Incredible. And it was 10.10. Like, they had so many options. I felt a bit boring just going for fried rice and chicken, but that's what I fancied, so sue me. Right, so I've just been driving around aimlessly for the past fucking 20 minutes trying to find where to park my ped. I've come to a shopping centre. But normally where there's a shopping centre there's a food court, and normally where there's a food court there's a sweet treat. That's my thought train. So I've had to park it out here on this super highway they call it. I'm going to have to do 10 toes to get there. This is where you're supposed to park. Have you ever seen more peds in your life? Just went into that Pop Mart place, the one that had that massive queue in the Terminal 21. Well, I'm glad I didn't queue up. What a load of shite. What amazes me is that all these places are open till 10 PM. Like, people in Thailand are just active. Right, so I didn't get a sweet treat. Mission failed there because I bought this. Yes, it's a box of Pokemon cards, alright, but I saw it in Bangkok and I thought, I won't get it. And if I see it anywhere else in Thailand, which is unlikely because obviously Bangkok's big for shopping, I saw it, I got it. It was only 20 quid and it makes me happy. So what are you going to do? What is with these bloody cables? Look, I don't know if you can see it, but that is literally telephone cables just running down on the street. Morning, big day today. Going to see some elephants. Getting picked up from anywhere between 8 and 8:30. It's currently 2 minutes to 8. Thank you. Absolutely mental. We've just stopped so everyone can get changed so we can go and do the bamboo rafting. And there's a guy here on my tour from Winchester. Well, he said Winchester, but he's actually from Southampton because he didn't think I'd know it. And he went to school in Hounsdown in Tottenham. Such a small world.
Okay, the first one. Yeah. Back. Okay. You want to be the captain, and you can tell them they will let you do it. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, sit down.
I'm the captain. Got a wet arse. Couple of boys from France with me. We ate the French. Yeah, thank the Lord I didn't bring my phone. Oh.
Il a pas pris ton taquet. Et pleure à la fin.
Beautiful, man. So beautiful.
J'ai juste peur de le perdre.
So peaceful. At least the water's nice and clear. Oh, yeah, fuck that. Oh, right up the Jap side. One could say I've got a soggy bottom. Just been warned, there's a bit of a choppy bit coming up. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Scariest bridge I've ever been on my life.
Careful.
Oh my God!
So sometimes they will step on your feet because they don't see you. You will stay in the back. Bon bon. So put to the mouth. Bon bon mean up. Bon bon. Sung sung. Sung sung. Okay. Put to the mouth here. Or you want to. อันนี้คนเดียวนะ and show banana to the eyes.
Hello, look at ค่ะ โอ้อีล่าอีล่า
โบเป็นนะโบเป็นนะ Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
The big one's 45 years old.
The elephant they eat vegetarian. The elephant swimming pool.
Fuck
Are
it.
you okay? Close our lunch.
How much?
Beer.
Where are we going now?
Oh, so now we walk to the waterfall. Now we'll walk about 10 minutes. You want to? Then we fry.
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 Wow. Jesus fucking Christ. That is absolutely incredible. I didn't want to take the camera like all the way in. That's something else. Ben just fell over, smacked his chin. Not good. Bleeding like shit. Back to hotel now, all showered and clean and rejuvenated. What a day. That was definitely best day of the trip so far. Elephants were amazing. The waterfall was incredible. The bamboo rafting, literally the whole day there wasn't a part of it that wasn't good. Other than, so Ben, the guy from Southampton that I met, strangely enough, which is completely crazy. I'm still blown away by the fact that out of the 12 or 13 of us there were on my travel group, the only other English person that was there lives like sort of 20 minutes away from me, which is mental. Yeah, when we were at the waterfall, he slipped and he cut his chin open really quite bad. It bled really badly. So on the way back, we had to make sure he got to the hospital to go get some stitches done, which I've got his contact details and I've spoken to him since. He's had that all done. He said it was nice and quick and simple, so that's good. So that's all sorted. It's been constantly raining pretty much since we left the waterfall. So I've just kind of been biding my time, hoping it's going to ease off before I go out and get some dinner. It seems to be a little bit lighter now. It's not stopping. So I'm going to put my coat on, go get on Pedro, go and get some dinner. So that little establishment was called Billy's Restaurant, which is an Italian restaurant, which they do a lot of pizza and pasta. Well, I saw on TikTok the steak and chips. That was absolutely banging. So it came to 530 baht. I just gave them 600 baht, which is about £13.50. It said on TikTok it was about £6. They've obviously put the prices up because they've got a lot more popular, but even that, like back in the UK, for something of that quality you'd pay 20-30 quid for, so not mad at that at all. So I've just been to pick up my sweet treat for the evening. So I found this brownie place, which is about 10 minutes from my hotel. So I've got 6 different flavours here to try. Can't remember what I've ordered, but I'm going to head back to the hotel room now and give you a little review. I'm not going to lie, they all taste the same, other than maybe the Nutella one, which had a little bit of Nutella taste to it. The rest of them taste exactly the same. Morning, day 7 here in Thailand. It's a bloody hot one today. I've just been along to 7-Eleven, got myself a little toasty and a little iced coffee. Gone for ham and cheese today, which I've not tried yet. It's alright, I prefer just the cheese one, to be honest. So I've come to a temple in the middle of Chiang Mai. It was 50 baht to get in, which is about £1. Now this is the main attraction. This is the Wat Sri Sufan temple, which is all made out of metal. It's completely silver. Only men are allowed inside, which is kind of crazy. Imagine if they had that in the UK. Obviously, being a man myself, I will have a look inside in just a moment. Off topic, first time since I've been here, I feel like I've got a bit of a dodgy stomach today. I'm not rushing to the toilet, I just feel a little bit wishy-washy, you know? Quite a quick little jaunt. So now I'm going to ride about half an hour out of the city to another temple which is up in the hills, which has got a big white and gold Buddha amongst other things. Yep, there's motorcycle parking up here and I've just trekked it up a massive hill for no reason. Oh well, get the heart rate flowing. I don't see a lot of the, well, I haven't seen any of the fat Buddhas. The ones that, statues that we got. Don't know whether that's different, I'm not sure. That's absolutely massive. Wow. I'm not sure how well this picks up the view because obviously it's a wide angle lens, but that's incredible. Something in my eye when I was riding a ped though. Well found one. First one though, seriously. Don't know if the camera will pick up how big that is, but it's massive. Look at this view though, this is crazy. I've heard other people doing this, so I think it's okay. Today's concoction drink, we're going for a Red Bull, some electrolytes and a Mandarin fizzy water. So I'm going to put it all in the cup, mix it up. Okay, not one of my finest creations. The Red Bull doesn't really sit right with the orange, but it's alright. I've come to a market called Jingjai Market. Doesn't appear to be a huge amount going on. Yeah, not a lot going on there. So I'm just going to go for a little stroll, explore what's around the area, if there is anything. There's another market I want to go to, but it doesn't open till 5 o'clock. Probably go and get some lunch now, and then yeah, figure out what I'm doing from there really. One thing that Thailand does do right is that all the traffic lights have a little counter, so you know exactly when it's going to go green, so you know how long you've got to sit. I just got absolutely drenched. It is humming down. But I've just got to my lunch spot, which is a burger place called Smash Daddy's. So we'll go and see if it's any good. So yeah, this place is called Smash Daddy's. I've got a smash burger coming, some chicken strips, fries, and I've gone for a root beer, which I've not had in years. So let's try that first. Pretty shit, as I remember it. Cost me £12.50, which is the second most expensive food I've had since being in Thailand, so hopefully it's good. Oh yeah. The burger and the chips, really good. Chicken strips, not so much. Really greasy. The chicken was like a really weird texture in the middle, it's kind of chewy. Bloody loud that is. So it's about 5:30 now. I've just come to a market, opens at 5. Thought I'd give it half an hour to sort of start up. This one is supposed to be more like a car boot sale for Thai people. So we're gonna have a look around and see what we can find. Every time I go to record, there's a bloody plane going overhead. It seems to be predominantly sort of vintage clothing and sort of second-hand goods, which is exactly what I expected. But there is a mini go-kart track in the middle of it all, which is quite different. Well, I've been here for about 40 minutes now, and I feel like if I stay any longer, I'm just going to force myself to buy something I don't need. Morning. We're up super early this morning. Please excuse the hair, I've not had a shower yet. We're travelling to Pai today, so we've got a few things that we need to tick off the list before we go. We need to go and fill up Pedro, return Pedro, get ourselves back to the hotel, probably on the way back get some breakfast as well, get showered, get packed, and get over to the place that I'm hiring the ped from for roughly about 10 o'clock, 5 to 8 at the moment. Just dropped off Pedro. Was a little bit sad to see him go, to be fair. Loved that ped. I'm glad I went to that place and did my research, because there was no fuss, there was no kickback, just gave me my 3,000 baht back and off I went. So yeah, I've changed my mind about what I'm doing with the ped situation in Pai, but then rather than ride the ped back here on Monday, I'm going to leave the ped with them in Pai on Sunday. So obviously whatever time I pick it up this morning, I'm going to have to get up on Sunday morning to drop it off to them. Let me introduce you to Patricia. So she's not quite as nimble as Pedro was, but she is a good deal faster. So this one cost me 500 baht a day, which is about £10 a day. The weather doesn't look particularly promising this morning, and I've got about 3.5 hours worth of riding to do, so I want to get on with it as soon as possible really. The helmet that's come with it fucking stinks. There's no visor, so flies have just got free will to go in my eyes. Right, I just made my first stop to get myself a pair of sunglasses. these bad boys, because riding along without a face shield and it is raining, hence the coat. The rain is like fucking blades going in my eyes, so it's really dangerous. I have to keep like going like that, and I don't have to be doing that for the next 2.5 hours. So I got myself some sunglasses to try and shield off the rain and dust and shit. Techie little piece. Right, so just made a little stop. We're about halfway through now, so about 1 hour and 20 minutes left to go. Due to get there just before 1 o'clock, which is good because that's when my hotel check-in starts. Just found a little place to stop here. These roads are crazy, like they're just so windy. Like time passes really fast because you're constantly just concentrating on the road, which is good because obviously it just gets it over and done with. But it's the experience of like doing it, which is the important thing. I really wish there was some way for me to like record the ride. I have got a mount for handlebar in my bag, but the trouble is it mounts sideways, so it would be facing the sky. I'm going to try and fondle around with it now whilst I'm stopped and see if there's a way I can do it. I've got my headphones in, listening to the playlist I put together. We've had Phil Collins, we've had Lady Gaga, we've had a whole bunch of different songs, and I'm just not skipping anything, so whatever comes on I just vibe to. But every single song has been an absolute banger. This playlist I made slaps. Okay, so I've managed to get my mount on facing forward, so in theory if I clip it on there, yeah.
I'll give a little bit of my love to you. There's so much that we need to share, so send a smile and show you care. I'll give a little bit, I'll give a little bit of my life for you. Give a little bit, or give a little bit of your time to me. See the man with the lonely eyes, oh take his hand.
Just arrived at my hotel in Pai. That quickly turned into one of the worst experiences of my entire life. About 1 hour and 20 in when I last stopped, it was brilliant. Like the experience was amazing up until that point. About 10-15 minutes after that, it started absolutely hammer it down with rain, and I'm not talking like spitting, I'm talking like monsoon. It was horrible. Couldn't see a thing. The roads were so slippy. I got absolutely wet through. Not sure if I pissed myself or whether that's just an accumulation of rainwater in my boxers, but it was absolutely horrible. So won't be doing that again. I'm so glad that I've not agreed to ride the ped back, and I'm getting the van back, even if it takes double the time. I'd never want to go through that again. But I'm here now. Pai seems cool. Just got to my hotel. Haven't checked in yet. I'm just taking a minute to chill out a little bit. But this is what it looks like. I'll show you my room once I'm checked in. Right, so apologies. I don't mean to start Pai on such a negative note, but that was just horrendous. But I'm checked into my room now, so I'll show you the room quickly. My own private little bungalow. Let's call it a bungalow. So bed's there, quite a big bed. Only 2 pillows though. Hanging area, there's drinks in the minibar, but you've got to pay for them, so I won't be touching those. We're going to 7-Eleven on my own. And then the bathroom's alright. For some reason the bathroom floor's wet, so someone clearly just checked out. Shower looks pretty decent. I can't be asked to get my feet wet by going in there. And then the outdoor bit's alright. It's like a little courtyard. There's a little balcony with a seat on it, which is quite nice. So I've got to wait till 6 PM to go and pick up my bags, which has got all my clean, dry clothes in. So I've just got to kind of bide some time and hope that my shorts and boxers and t-shirt dry out just naturally. My clothes are still absolutely soaking wet, but I'm not going to sit in my hotel room for another 4 hours whilst I wait for my clothes. I'm going to go out now, have a little look around, get a feel for the place. Thai is sort of like a hippie area of Thailand. It's where a lot of people come to just relax and chill out for a few days, and it's also widely known as the weed capital of Thailand. Whilst I'm here, might try out some of the local herbs when in Rome and all that. Got myself a little chicken Caesar wrap. Slight problem, my phone isn't charging at the moment. Every time I go to plug it in, it comes up with the fact that there's water in the charging port. I do have a wireless charger, but it's in my bag, which is currently on its way from Chiang Mai. So for the time being, I'm phoneless. Crisis averted. My phone appears to be charging now, which is good. On a side note, this bed is like a fucking brick. Rather than just sit in my hotel room for another 2 hours and wait for my bags to come, I thought I might as well get out. So I've come to a Buddha statue, which is at the very top of this hill. So, not sure how many steps we've got, but by all accounts, it's quite a few. Knackered already. Feel like I'm on the stair stepper. There it is. It's massive. Just been to pick up my bag, so got that back now, which is good. Everything's still there, everything's intact more or less. I can finally have a shower now, brush my teeth, put some clean clothes on, and then I'll look about what I'm going to do for the evening, really. Don't really know yet. Bloody typical. The second I stepped out the shower, it started hammering it down again. So I just spent the last hour just editing bits and bobs of this. Still raining a little bit, but I just thought, fuck it, can't stay in there all night, so I'm going to head down to the walking street now. So I've come back to the same place that I had my wrap earlier, because it's really, really good. So I'm having a chicken burger this time, so we'll see if that's any good. This could be the spot though, because it's quite quiet, there's like nobody in here, and it was really good food earlier, really clean, it tastes fresh and clean, so I definitely ordered the chicken burger. That is a beef burger. I am not mad at that one bit, because that beef burger was absolutely unreal. Just means I have to go there for a third time to get the chicken burger. Oh no! Morning. It's day 9 in Thailand. Cheese toasty, an iced coffee. Just dropped off my washing this morning for 140 baht, which is about £3. And it'll be ready about 5 o'clock tonight. Come to the Pai Canyon, which is a canyon by all accounts. There's a pretty hefty hike to get up there, but the views should be pretty good. Just passed a couple of locals, and they say, going down, okay, going up, death. Good. So I've reached the first landing. So the point is, you walk all the way along the canyon and then walk all the way back. Some of it's like really precarious and really thin paths, but the views already unbelievable. See, that's like a really thin bit, and it just dropped to your absolute death if you fell off, so not planning to do that. that to come yet. Oh, this is not for the faint-hearted, I can tell you that for free. I think like these bits, when you're going up, it's not really an issue. Just when you're coming down, it's so slippery. One misstep. Post up here, got a little drink in my bag. Enjoy the views. So I'm having a bit more of a chill day today. I'm not going to do too much for the rest of the day today. However, don't know if you can tell, well, the haircut is needing a bit of attention. Whilst in Pi, a certain big pappy got his haircut done, and it looked all right. It looked passable. So I'm going to go check out the barber that he went to, see if I can't get myself a little freshen up. Trusty Patricia's still here. So there was a group of really obnoxious, noisy Irish boys that were staying at my hotel last night. It would appear they've checked out today, so they were probably only here for one night, which obviously was the Friday night. And in Pi, if you didn't know, they do a tipsy tubing every Tuesday and Friday, which is like you get on rubber rings, you float down a river with thousands of other white people drinking, and it's a real social event that I have got absolutely no interest in whatsoever. So typical, they were here on Friday and now they're gone. Chances are they went on that. Glad they're gone now, because it's a proper nice hotel, and I felt really bad for the owners because they were just being so loud. So this is where I've come to. It's called Argento Barbers. Doesn't appear to be anybody in there, but there is an open sign, so we'll find out, won't we? There was a bell, it's a good sign. Right, so just got the fades reinstalled. Not sure what it looks like, but it's going to be better than it was. Cost me 350 baht, which is £7.86. So well under half price what Lewis charges me. It's going to be hard readjusting to the UK prices again when I'm back. Fades are cool, right? Good thing about Pi, what I will say, is that even though I've only been here since last night, I already pretty much know my way around, because it's such like a small place. Cheeky little 7-Eleven stop for a Gatorade, and there's a little mini temple next door, so I just thought I'd check it out whilst I'm here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Rim pie, where can I get myself one of those? I'm going back to my my favourite spot. I'm basically a regular here. Got myself a breakfast burrito with a chocolate and banana smoothie, I think. Mega. Once again, that was unbelievable. I'm glad I went back to that place, because everything I've had from there so far has been 10/10. Just got my washing back. Every time I do my washing, I give him my laundry bag, and it always comes back cleaned as well. Like, it's not, I wasn't trying to get you to clean it, but sound for that. I've just been to pick up my dinner. This looks incredible. It's a chicken and cheese baguette of some sort. It is enormous, and it was 100 baht, which is like £2.26, I think. Honestly, yeah, the chicken is phenomenal. I've only had one bite of the chicken. Better than KFC, better than anything you can get at home. This is easily top 5 foods I've ever eaten in my life. This is fucking unreal. Good morning. It is Sunday, which is day 10 of my Thailand trip. I didn't do too much else yesterday. Didn't want to just film for the sake of it. So I've just dropped off Patricia. No hassle. Didn't even look at the ped. Gave me my deposit back and the helmet deposits. That's all good, so that's all sorted. My final full day here in Pi today. I went to go get myself a cheese toastie a minute ago. They were completely out of the regular cheese toasties. So I thought, it's a sign, I'll come back to my favourite spot one last time and have a little breakfast. It's only right. We got a bacon and egg bagel this morning. It's grand. That place never fails. What I might do is I might see if I can hire like a big bike for a day, just go ride, see how much it is. I don't want to spend too much money, but if I can get one for like 500 baht for the day, I'll do it. Electrolytes, vitamin drink, and red lemon soda. One of these bad boys. Well, I stood in there for 5 minutes, nobody came out to serve me, so still none the wiser as to how much it would have been. This drink, by the way, it's not it. Right, gym is done. Didn't film too much in there because it's quite small and obviously there's a few other people in there. I didn't want to interrupt their workout. It was actually a really good session. I was massively unmotivated to get it done this morning because I don't know, since I've been here, specifically in Pai, I've just been like on a real relaxed vibe. I'm going to stop by 7-Eleven now, get myself a little protein shake because that's what you do, and head back to my hotel, chill for a bit, probably have a shower because I am very wet. Currently for me, out of the places I've been, it goes Chiang Mai, Bangkok, Pai. And don't get me wrong, I really like Pai, I think it's really cool, it's a really chill vibe. But as soon as you don't have a ped, there's literally nothing to do. And the only option has been walk down the walking street, which is tiny anyway, or go for a walk round, but it's been so hot, so I just ended up chilling for most of it. And I've really enjoyed like chilling, but I'm ready now to move on to the next place, which obviously is happening tomorrow. I'll get some dinner now and then just get some snacks for the room. So I've gone for the same as last night. I've got the chicken and cheese baguette thing I got. It was sensational. I was going to try and find somewhere else tonight to have dinner rather than eat the same thing, but I really wanted it, so I got it. It's definitely a two-hander. I genuinely think if they brought that exact food to the UK, like, could charge easily £20 for one of those baguettes and people would pay it, because that is phenomenal. To get that for £2.26 feels like robbery, feels criminal, but yeah, unbelievable. So I've just checked into my flight for tomorrow now, so that's getting exciting. So just going to chill for a little bit, put some clips together and then head down there about 8 o'clock. Final trip out of the day, gonna go down to the walking street. Need to get mum a fridge magnet as a bare minimum, see if there's any other souvenir type things, and get some snacks for the room. So obviously why I ate so early, I'm starting to get a little bit peckish now, don't want a full meal, so just get some crisps or something. It is good about Pai is all the street vendors, none of them are pushy, none of them are trying to beg you to buy stuff, apart from the taxi drivers, they're the worst. Good morning. It is day 11 here in Thailand. So today I'm travelling from Pai to Surat Thani, which is down south, via Chiang Mai. So basically, long story short, I've got a 4-hour bus journey from Pai to Chiang Mai, flight from Chiang Mai airport down to Surat Thani, and I'm staying there for one night, and then I'm moving on to Koh Samui. So I got all packed up this morning, got everything sorted that I need to. It's currently 9:30. I've got to be at the bus depot at 10:30, so I'm just walking down to 7-Eleven now to get myself some breakfast, back to the room, get the bags, get to the bus station, and off I go for the day. This naughty kitty. Right, so just got to the airport, just checked in, dropped my bag off, which feels like a massive weight off my shoulders, no pun intended. Bit of an ordeal to get here, so obviously I had to get the bus from Pai to Chiang Mai bus station, and then a grab from Chiang Mai bus station to here, but it didn't take too long. So it's currently 2:30, I don't fly until 5:30, so I've actually got 3 hours spare, so I'm not going to go straight through, because otherwise I'd just be sat for 3 hours. Going to look for some food, chill for a bit, get on my flight, and I'll check in with you when I get to the location. It's a pretty chill airport, to be fair, but there's not a lot of food places that are taking my fancy. So we're going to head to the departures place and see if there's anything better there. I see a Burger King and a McDonald's. I was just in the wrong place. I want to take a little second here to talk about the strawberry Fanta that you can get in Thailand. Why is this not available globally? Why have I never had it before? Because it is the best drink I think I've ever had in my life. I've had it every day since I've been here. So it's probably got some banned stuff in it from like Europe that you can't drink, like that Red 40 or whatever it's called. Even so, I don't care if this stuff kills me, I want it. So it is now 8:10. I've just checked into my hotel in Suratani. I'm only here for one night before I get the ferry over to Koh Samui tomorrow. First thing I will say though, it smells incredible in here. I don't know what it is, but it's just definitely the nicest hotel room I've stayed in so far. And this cost me £17.30 for tonight, so not too bad at all. It's got a nice big bed, there's my bag, loads of room in here, TV on the wall, little seating area over here, full wardrobe, not that that'll be getting used, big fridge, decent bathroom, decent size to it, nice looking shower, clean looking shower, which makes all the difference. And then out here I've got a little balcony. I've actually got a friend out here on the balcony as well. Not too shabby. So yeah, a bit of a long day today, literally just travelling, so you won't have seen much of what's been going on. Gonna go and find the local 7-Eleven, get myself something to eat, get some snacks, come back here, probably edit some stuff, get a good night's sleep, and then over to Koh Samui tomorrow, which is very exciting. One thing I will say, I'm gonna have a look because I've booked a coach that takes me to the ferry, which takes me to Koh Samui, and the coach picks me up from the airport, which is about 40 minutes in the wrong direction. So I'm gonna have a look at other options because I think I only paid something like 14 quid for the whole shebang. If I can book it again without having to do the coach, I'm happy to lose that 14 quid if I don't have to go all the way back to the airport, past where I am now, to the port, which is about 5 minutes away in a car, then onto the ferry. So I might ask reception in the morning what's the best way to do. First thoughts on Suratani. I will take into account the fact that it is night time, so that will probably play a big part. Doesn't appear to be as nice a place to be as a tourist. I don't know. Everyone's not as happy and cheery as they are in Chiang Mai and Pai and Bangkok, which is probably to be expected because this isn't particularly a massive touristy destination. It's just a stop-off point for most people. Found the closest 7-Eleven. It's not close at all, but it's a little bit closer than the one was in Pai, so it's a little win. But it seems to be quite a big one. I can see it now, so that's a bonus. Good morning. It is day 12, I think, on my Thailand trip. First thing I will say, you can tell that this part of Suratani is just like a normal city. It's not set up for tourists at all, because everybody's just going about their normal day lives, which is completely understandable. It's just a little bit different to what I'm used to, because obviously everywhere I've been so far has been fairly touristy. I'm just stomping up to 7-Eleven to get myself something to eat. I have found a different ferry. It was actually cheaper than the one I initially booked, and also more local to my hotel for pickup, so I haven't booked it yet. You can book it up to an hour before, but I'm probably going to do that. A cheese toastie and a iced latte, obviously. Come on, keep it correct. It is a bloody scorcher this morning. It is 9 o'clock and it is 32 degrees and you can feel it. Cool. That shade's nice. So just spoke to the lady on reception here at the hotel about my predicament regarding getting to Koh Samui. Showed her my voucher for the ferry that I'd already booked. God, fucking knackered all those stairs. I did say to her, can I go like at 11 and just get on an earlier boat? And she goes, no, you book, too many seat. So yeah, really I've got nothing to do now until about 12 o'clock, and it is 9:30. Either that or I just book another ferry for 10:30 and get out of here now. What shall I do? Regardless of what I do, this is how I'm strapped for today. This is actually surprisingly way comfier than having that airport cover on that sort of like goes over my shoulder. So I booked a different ferry despite the lady at reception being really helpful. I just wanted to get there a bit sooner. So I booked it for 11:30, 9:30 now. So I've got 2 hours, I've got an hour and a half until I need to be at the place. So I've still got a little bit of time to chill. Just checked out my hotel, just waiting for the grab now. Wearing my bags like this was such a play for me. Doesn't even feel like I'm carrying any bags. Well, I look like a twat, but it's comfortable. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Koh Samui. So I've just checked into my hotel room. It's currently 3:20, so I got here a few hours earlier than I would have done had I gone for that original boat, which is good news. I've got the most poorly lit hotel room I've ever experienced, I think. I've put all the lights on and it's still dark in here. But it's not too shabby. So we've got the bed there, not trusted it out yet. TV, aircon, pretty standard. Got a little balcony out there, not too bad, not too bad. There's a pool over there, and then most importantly, the beach is down that way. Not quite up to the standard of the room that I had last night, but she'll do. She'll do just fine. Shower looks okay. Yeah, not too shabby. I'm going to get myself settled, going to get some bits unpacked, and then I'll sort out what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. So this room was the most expensive so far, so I think this cost me about £30 a night, so it's £90 for the 3 nights I'm staying here. It's not the best room I've had. Obviously that room in Suratani was really good, but it'll do, it'll do. It's a good deal windier here. So it's the same temperature, but the heat doesn't hit you quite as horribly, which is good. Get a little look in at this pool first, see if it's going to get used or not. Alright, not a bad little number. Might use it, but I have got the sea literally at my doorstep, so I'm running out of cash, so I need to get some out soon. There's an ATM right next to my hotel room. It seems a little bit sus, so I'll probably go to one in the main town. Fucking hate sand. I think I might go for a dip. Seems to be a lot of families and couples here, not too many like solo people. Either that or they're just not on the beach today. Is it warm? Oh my god, it's so warm, what the fuck? Mom, I made it. It's not very clear here, but the clear waters are at Koh Tao. Would like to add that I absolutely hate salt water, and if anything goes in my mouth I will be throwing up, so pre-warning. Oh, it's quite nice actually. Not too shabby for old Nathan. Question: what do you actually do once you're in? Like, I'm bored now, I want to get out. Like, if I had somebody here with me, we could play silly buggers, but I don't. Do I say how far I can go, or is that stupid? Ah, fuck it. Yeah, I can no longer stand, I'm freaked out. It's probably sharks. Could be worse. Could be at work. And that right there is a prime example about why it's better that I'm here on my own, because that's the beach done for me now. I'm bored of that. But if you're with somebody else, you gotta like stay there all day and shit like that. Fuck that. Cheers. Oh yeah. This is why I don't like sand. Just order myself another Chang because I'm on holiday. Cheers. Will you shut up? I don't want to be a negative Nancy here, right? But this room, it is really dark. Like, there shouldn't be shadows inside for a start. And secondly, there's only one plug in this room, and it's behind the TV there. So I've got my phone plugged in there, but there's nothing near the bed. Like, I know it's a real first world problem, but like, this is the most expensive room I'm probably going to have for the whole trip, and it's just, it's a bit of a disappointment. But they did get some brownie points back, because I have got some towel elephants, and that just makes a room, doesn't it? I'm going to go out and get some dinner. So there's this fake Nando's place that I've seen I really want to try out, so I'm going to head there, see if I can't get me some cash out whilst I'm up there as well, and then post up where I was earlier, have a couple changs and then call it a night. Peri peri. Right, that's dinner done. It's pretty good, to be fair. It was about £9. It's on the top end of what I've spent on dinner out here, but can't complain, it was pretty good. So I'm now heading back to my hotel, to the beach bar that I was at earlier, and confirm it is shut, so I'm going to go find somewhere else for one. That'll do. This is big chilling. I'm on a beanbag on the beach. Just ordered a Chang. Life is good. Good morning. It is day 13. I am just posted up at the little restaurant as part of my hotel for breakfast. Plan of attack for today. Going to go get myself a little tick off a few things on the list that I wanted to do today. Get a few things booked for the next couple of days so I can make sure I use my time here properly. You can ride around the entire island. It should only take about 2 hours. Fun fact, this is actually the first hot coffee I'm having since being here in Thailand, and the only reason I've got this morning is because it came as part of the breakfast set that I've ordered. Otherwise I would have gone for an iced one. Not sure how I feel about it. Gone for something a little bit different for breakfast this morning. So I've got a chicken fried rice. Got some, just contemplating whether I need another shit before I carry on with the day. Yeah, I think I did. That was a pretty heavy breakfast actually. Like just pure carbohydrates at 9 o'clock in the morning probably wasn't the best idea. I feel a bit sluggish now, but it was good, it tastes good. And it's about 200 baht, £4.50. Bit of a walk on my hands now because I'm going to go to get the ped, but obviously I've done my research and found the most reputable one in the area, which is about a 10-15 minute walk away. I can tell you one thing for free, I am not coming back without a ped because this is long. What in the sick fucking joke is this? Well, I've got someone very important I'd like you to meet. Let me introduce to you Fred. Fred reminds me of Pedro a little bit. The reason he's called Fred is because he's red. It's fucking red. Just dropped off my laundry as well, so I've got to pick that up tomorrow morning, which is just over there. I'm going to do a little lap around the island. There's a few stop off points I want to make. I've also just booked a day out for tomorrow, which I won't tell you what it is until tomorrow. So yeah, let's get cracking with the day. The only downside to Fred is this fucking helmet. I'm pretty sure it's a horse riding helmet, but I'd rather wear it and not get fined for not wearing it than not wear it. If that makes sense. So the general plan for today is just to stay on this road, because this road goes all the way along the island. I don't know if you can hear me right now, it's bloody windy. First time I've actually had to wear sunglasses since I've been in Thailand, other than when I'm riding a bike. First time it actually feels like a summer holiday. Wowee. Pepsi. It's just so peaceful. I fear I might have taken a wrong turn somewhere. So this is called Mine In Beach, which is the next one along. So I was at Fisherman's Village a minute ago, which is sort of over there somewhere. There's a little cafe here on the beach, so I might get a little iced coffee and chill for a minute. Not the comfiest of chairs, but you can't beat that. Bit of a pit stop, so I'm almost back at my hotel now, which means I've done very, very nearly a whole lap of the island. So this is where I am. My hotel is like around this area here, so I've been all the way around there and I've come full circle to this here, to this big Chinese statue. My arse is numb as you like. Bit of culture for you. So this here, this big fella is Chinese. Koh Samui is predominantly inhabited by half Chinese Thai. So the taxi driver was telling me. So a lot of the culture and a lot of the monuments and bits and bobs like this are actually Chinese. So this is Guan Yu. He's a big boy. Let's go and have a look. I'm not joking when I tell you my arse is numb. I must have just rode for like a straight hour. Might need to go get a massage. If you thought the temple hopping chronicles were over, nah. This one's called the Red Temple. Not really sure why, to be honest. Some view. Right, back to the hotel now. Just spent the last 10-15 minutes looking online because I want to get a massage, but I don't want to go somewhere they're going to try and touch my willy. Massage done. Was a little bit scared, to be honest, because I didn't know like what to expect. Super relaxing. Definitely going to get another one whilst I'm out here. Got a little bit freaked out at the start because she did take me to a private room upstairs, so I thought, oh god, here we go. But no, she was very professional. Bent me all sorts of ways. The only weird thing was she put her fingers in my ear and she did it twice. Like, it was obviously part of her thing, but that was strange. Other than that, she clicked my back, she massaged my legs. Didn't get anywhere near the willy, which is good. And my whole body feels tingly, like when you use that mint stuff on your bollocks, but all over my body, so I want to wash that off. It cost me 300 baht for an hour. But honestly, the hour just flew by. Like, I thought I was only in there for like 10-15 minutes. There was a clock on the wall, but I wasn't watching it. I just had my eyes shut and just relaxing. Nice and fresh now. Got all the oil off my body. I'm going to hop on Fred now and go back up to Chaweng, which is the capital. Decided to sack Chaweng off and go for something a little bit more wholesome instead. I think we're in the right place. Well, change of plans. I got turned away because you have to make a booking, and if you don't book you have to pay 1,000 baht when you get there, which is like 22 quid. So I had a little look through the glass, saw some meerkats, and that's about as good as that's going to get. Appears to be some sort of temple here. That is mega massive. You heard it here first. Just walking along Chaweng Beach, which is where all the beach clubs are. But the beach itself, pretty naff. So I'm just walking down to the night market now, get myself some dinner. First things first. Bosh. Turns out it's happy hour for another 3 minutes. It's currently 3 minutes to 8. So I think I'll order another 12. My name's Nathan and this is my 8th drink. Good morning. It is day 14 in Thailand, which means I have been here 2 weeks today. Is it day 14? No, it's a Thursday, it can't be, or maybe it can be, I don't know. It's day 14 either way. One too many changs last night, so I'm not feeling particularly fly like a G6 this morning. I've been stood at the place to collect my laundry for about 10 minutes. There's just nobody here. Laundry secure. It's got a pretty big day ahead today, so I'm just heading to 7-Eleven to get myself some electrolytes so I can try and feel a bit more human again. Get picked up from my hotel in about 20 minutes. So today we're going to the Tree Bridge zip line, which is the zip line that I talked about when I was in Chiang Mai, which is the reason why I didn't do the one in Chiang Mai. The biggest zip line in the whole of Thailand, goes right through the jungle. Based off of how I feel currently, I would love nothing more than to just go back to bed and rot for the day. However, I'm not going to do that. Things to do, places to see, things to experience, so we're just going to crack on like a real man. I haven't used bug spray since I left Chiang Mai, and I'm getting bitten like crazy, but like, just accepted it. But if I catch dengue fever or malaria or some bullshit, it's on me, obviously. But yeah, just thought I'd put that in there. Some view. Terrified. Woo! My legs are shaking like crazy, look.
Nên lá đâu không đi, con đi đi.
What would happen if I just slipped out of this harness or just like snapped? Probably just dead. Not definitely dead. Three, two, one, go! Yeah! Woo! Ah! Yes! Woo! Whoa! Amazing. Okay. Some of these bridges are so scatty. This is the big one. Wow. Don't feel hungover anymore though, that's good. Ow. Ow. Got to think back. Oh, I'm slowing down. Thank you, Bella. Okay. Fucking hell, this is a bit of a hike. Crazy experience though. Crazy. So, fucking hell. Ah! This might be the big one actually. That last one I thought was a big one, but this one looks bigger.
Gió anh cho nó over cái tấm màu của kìa. Yeah, behind too fast. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, hold the camera, brother.
Okay, thank you. All done now. That was fucking sick. Just gonna get myself a little drink in the cafe, chill for a bit, and then my chariot awaits. I've just ridden literally to the other side of the island, about 40 minutes, to a restaurant called Cow Horn, which is meant to be the best Thai food on Koh Samui. So we'll go in and we'll see if that's true. Yeah, that was worth the drive. That was absolutely fire. So I had a Penang curry and a chicken fried rice. It was a chicken Penang curry and a chicken fried rice. Unbelievable. Really, really, really good food. Come to 360 baht, which is £8.12 if my memory serves me right. So not bad at all. Again, it's a little bit more expensive down south, but for a full meal, I'm not going to complain at all. That was banging. Just had some much needed downtime in the room for a bit. Gonna head down to the night market now that I was at last night, with the intention of actually eating and trying different foods tonight rather than just getting wankered. I brought Fred with me this time as reason not to drink. Not feeling it anyway, so won't be dabbling in any changs tonight. I got a big day tomorrow, so don't want to be hanging. When I was here last night, I saw some like duck on a stick or something. Can't quite remember, but I'm gonna try and find that because I just didn't bother eating anything other than that potato thing last night. I just drank. Little bit of rank. That's good. Right, that was my entree. Cheeky little pineapple and passion fruit smoothie number. Good scrandout. Got myself a bag of chips from a little French stall. The reason behind it is because I wanted chips as similar to the ones in France. They're not bad. They're not the same as the ones you get in the market in France, but they're close. Good morning, and what a beautiful morning it is too. It is a scorcher today. Don't know what the temperature is, not going to check it, can't be asked to get my phone out of my pocket. I've just taken Fred back to the motorbike rental place, so he's returned now, so I'm just going to walk back to my hotel. I'm happy I've been doing my research about like where to rent the peds from, to be fair, because every single time I've taken one back, all 3 times now, have been so simple. Just literally get there, money back, no hassle, no problem, bosh. Fred was a good ped, to be fair. He wasn't quite Pedro, but he was definitely better than Patricia. So yeah, second on the list, Pedro, Fred, Patricia. That's the good shit. So it's my last day here on Koh Samui today. So I'm travelling over to Koh Tao this morning. I've got a 12:30 boat booked. It's currently 9:30, so plan is bit of breakfast, go to reception, book a taxi to take me to the ferry port at about 11 o'clock, get there for about 11:30, an hour before we set off, get over to Koh Tao, and luckily my hotel that I've booked on Koh Tao is like a 2-minute walk from the ferry port, so it's pretty banging when I get there. I don't have to faff about getting a taxi or anything like that. So yeah, I've ordered myself a little egg and sausage on toast for breakfast with a Thai tea. I've never had a Thai tea, so we'll see what that's saying. Doesn't look fantastic, and I did pass up on a Mackey's breakfast for this, so hopefully it's alright. First time trying Thai tea. Oh my god, that's fun. Oh my god. That is phenomenal. I don't know why that's so good. Hello. Right, so just touched down in my room in Koh Tao for the first 3 nights at least. So we are in a what do you call it? It's like another bungalow again, very similar to the one in Pai. So this one cost me £20 a night, so a bit cheaper than the accommodation was in Koh Samui. So we got the oldest looking fridge you'll ever see in your life. Absolutely filthy. Didn't even look in it, to be fair. Yeah. Bed here, both my bags there, a mosquito net which doesn't, I'm not sure how that's going to work, so I'm not going to use that. A couple of waters over there, a safe just randomly plopped on the wall, aircon, the most important thing, some past their sell by date hangers, and then in here we have the bathroom, which is probably the best bit, to be fair. It's actually quite nice, it's decent enough, clean enough, tidy enough. And then we've got a little balcony out the front. It's got a little seating area here and a hammock, which is pretty cool. Trying that out. But yeah, I'm going to take the next sort of 15-20 minutes, get my stuff sorted, relax for a minute, and then I'm going to go get some food because your boy is absolutely starving. That crossing, by the way, the last like hour of it, choppiest boat I've ever been on in my life. Like, I've been on a lot of boats, done a lot of dodgy sailings from England to France. That was different gravy. That was like, the boat was like sideways at some points. But yeah, pretty decent little room, can't complain. Welcome to Koh Tao. Got myself another little ped number. This one's called Mo, short for moped. It'll do. It's not original, it's not funny. I just can't be asked to sit here and try and think of a name. So I've just got a ped. I just pulled over to see if I could find myself a petrol station because there's nothing in it, and I pulled over next to this. Right, we're just going to excuse the hair. I can't be asked to get the hat out of the bag, but look at this. This is generational. So the hotel that I'm staying in here in Koh Tao is right next to the ferry pier where obviously I got off, which was great convenient for myself, but every hour or so the main town bit that I'm in is absolutely swamped with people getting off the boat. How do I get out? So glad I got the peg so I can go to a little bit of a quieter area and such. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some petrol, and then I need to eat. I'm so hungry. So that was a little spot called Choo Choo. They do Thai food and pizza, and that was a Penang curry pizza, and it was unbelievable. So I'm gonna head back to the hotel now, get some swim trunks on, head to the beach, get a little afternoon dip in. That's what I'm fancying. Like a fly to shit. Did I just pay 50 baht to get onto a public beach? Yes. The water is way clearer. There's fishes down there, but I haven't got any goggles yet, so I won't be able to see them. I'll see if you can see them. Oh God, I've just realised it's been less than half an hour since I've eaten. Yeah, getting bored now. I need some fucking goggles, man. That would have been sick. That's a tomorrow morning job. I'd like to insert into the record that I've actually lasted more than 5 minutes on the beach. Personal growth. That's the whole point I came here. Right, it's just on 7 o'clock. I'm going to leave Mo at the hotel, take a little stroll down to Seri Beach, which is the closest beach to my hotel. They do fire shows and stuff there, apparently every night. Don't know what time. I'm not planning on staying too long. If I can find myself a nice little place to post up, have a couple changs, I will. If not, I'll just go back to bed. So they do a thing on Koh Tao called the Jungle Party, which is just a massive rave in the middle of the jungle as it goes. It's on tonight. I had a look online just to see sort of what it was like. Absolutely not, I'm not going to that, but that is on somewhere. So after walking for about 35 minutes, settled on a little beach lounge, quite the vibe. Got myself a chang, but it's a can. Don't know how I feel about that. Good morning, it is day 2 in Koh Tao, day 16 in Thailand. Early one this morning, as you can hear. Just ridden down to the same beach that I was at yesterday. It's about 9 o'clock. Seems to be no one here this morning, which is good. Got some goggles as well. Yeah, much less crowded than it was yesterday, which is understandable because everybody's still in bed. Okay night's sleep last night, so that jungle party was on, and obviously you could tell when everybody was getting back about 5-6 in the morning because it was loud. And that shed I'm staying in is pretty much exactly that. It's pretty much a shed in the jungle. So I'm going to go over here, set my stuff down next to these rocks. Lovely stuff. In the interest of keeping everybody in the know, I obviously went to 7-Eleven on the way here, got myself a cheese toastie and a iced coffee. Did you even have to ask? Already steam it up. I decided not to get a snorkel just because I hate the idea of breathing through a fucking snorkel, so I'll just have to dive down and come back up. Right, operation, find some baby reef sharks and try and remember to breathe out of my mouth. I just got bit by a fish twice. It freaked me out. I've got a boo-boo. Ouch. God, there's no great whites because this massive, great big gash on my foot. God, probably get eaten. Ouchie wowa. Remember when I was younger, I used to be really scared that there was going to be sharks in the pool. My mum used to take me to this place where she used to clean in Hamble. A lady called Bridget had a pool, and I was convinced a great white shark was going to come out of like the water sucking bit. I don't know what it's called. Suck? Where's that? I will say, I'm not that strong a swimmer anymore. I used to be really good at swimming. I can't swim for shit anymore. This one's very fancy and colourful. I'm going to try and follow it. Oh, nearly fell over. Oh, look at this one. There you go. I can successfully say, whilst in Thailand, I swam with sharks. So that is where I smacked on the rock, but these little ones here is where the fish keep fucking nibbling my feet. Well hurts, mate. Oh my air. Foot's killing me. That was so annoying. You just saw that one swimming along the bottom, and then some fucking Thai or Indian or whatever he is. Baby shark here! Now look. They're all fucking following it. Just leave it alone. Sometimes I just wish I was a girl so I could get my boobs out of the beach. Same thing really, isn't it? So for lunch I've come to a place called Mama Tam, which is all the rave on TikTok. I've ordered myself a fried chicken with fried rice. It was a bit complicated trying to get that, but we'll see what comes. So that was bloody good, and that only cost me just shy of £3, so I will not bark at that. Back to the ped now and get myself to a viewpoint. So I just had one of the scariest and most treacherous moped rides of my life. Probably on par with the ride to Pai when it started raining, in terms of like possible danger. Was it worth it? You tell me. Possibly the best view definitely the best view I've seen this whole trip. That is phenomenal. It's about 5:30 now. I've just been to 7-Eleven, stocked up on some loot, and I've just driven the ped down to Sari Beach, same beach I was on last night when I was sat in the beanbag. Water's looking a little bit choppy, I can't lie. The sun sets on this side of the island, and I've been in Thailand for 16 days, nearly 17 days, and I'm yet to see a sunset, so I wanted to make a conscious effort to get some sunset content for you tonight. I don't know whether I should post up right here or walk along the beach, find a little bar ski, get a little chang ski. I've got about an hour to the sunset, so yeah, I'm going to go for a little stroll, and if not I'll come back here. It's a bit cloudy this evening, so I'm not really sure how good the sunset's going to be, but it'll be a sunset, which is better than I've had so far. Also, what I find really funny, since being in Thailand, normally when you are looking for somewhere to like eat or drink, you look for somewhere that's really busy, because that would indicate that it's good. However, I found myself looking for places that are empty, because I'm socially awkward and I don't like people. It's funny, just observation. I don't know if you can hear me, because that is loud. But I've just found myself sat down in a little fairly empty gaff. I've just ordered a random cocktail, okay, I don't know what it is, but it's happy hour for 120 baht, so I said okay, fine. Okay, so it would appear that it's a little bit too cloudy for a proper sunset, but still lovely. Good morning, it is day 17. Got the standard breakfast of champions, iced latte, cheese toasty and a vitamin drink. Not really sure what I'm going to do today, to be honest with you. I was going to go back to the beach, go to a different beach and swim with some turtles. However, I don't know if you could tell on the camera, I did burn quite a bit yesterday in the short period of time that I was at the beach yesterday morning, so I don't particularly want to make that worse. So the idea is I'm going to try and stay out of the sun for the next couple of days. Easier said than done. I'm currently sat in the sun and I've chosen to wear a vest today, so that wasn't the smartest play. What is this? It's like a monkey squirrel. So I've just come to this abandoned resort. Still have to pay 100 baht to get in, but at the end of this abandoned resort area there is supposed to be 2 very nice beaches. There's also a Pepsi. On Google it says you can't get here unless you come via boat. Well, I'm about to prove that wrong. Stunning scenes. He said it was a 4-minute walk. I've been walking for about 9 minutes now, so don't know if he's the Flash or what, or I've gone the wrong way. They're right about it being abandoned. All these buildings are empty. It's a shame really, because it would make a really, really nice resort. Oh wow. There is literally like one family of 4 people here, that is it. Yeah, not much in regards to shade on the actual beach itself, which is to be expected, it is a beach. But this is all completely derelict, there's no one here. So this used to be a resort called Chumchuri Resort. I don't know what happened to it, but it literally is just completely abandoned. Really want to explore, but I don't know sort of how long it's been abandoned and what sort of structural integrity is like. There is a bit that goes upstairs here, but they have, pretty sure that means don't go up there, so I'm not going to do it. I don't know where the other beach is, so I'm going to go and try and find that out now. According to Apple Maps, the other beach in question is in this general direction. Says I can't get there by foot, so we're going to try, and if it gets too scatty we'll just turn back. Heading in the right direction. I can hear water. This is all abandoned. No human life in sight. It's one of those locations that if I slipped and hurt myself, nobody's coming looking for me, so better be careful. So I found one of the old rooms to this hotel complex. Completely vandalised. Down here looks mega though. Can you imagine just waking up and that being outside your hotel room window? Crazy. I wonder why it didn't work, because it's beautiful. Well, it would have been. It's not so beautiful anymore. I'm going to head back to the first part now, because the path that went any further than that just getting worse and worse and worse. And I really don't want to get stuck out here because I've got literally no phone signal either. Yeah, I've definitely come a different way back. I do not trust that. Right. You know when you go exploring on Minecraft, you forget where your base is. You always make it back eventually, you just got to try and find the right way. You'll be glad to know I made it back to this first beach here. Just sat on a little sun lounger. It'd be lovely if there was a bar here or something operational, just to get a little drink, because I'm sweating buckets from that little adventure. So I'm going to chill out here for 5-10 minutes, get back on the ped, which is another 10-minute walk away, get myself to a 7-Eleven, get a little refreshment, and then I'll start thinking about lunch really. Forgot about this bit. Get out. Question for you. If you were to ask what flavour that is, what would you say? I'll wait. Lemon. You got it wrong. Pretty decent gym session, to be fair. You remember how much I really enjoyed that Thai tea in Koh Samui? Well, that protein shake I just had at 7-Eleven was a Thai tea flavoured, so I thought, oh, this could be generational. It was not. It tasted like absolute shit. I left Chiang Mai 10 days ago, and I've only just realised that I left my other pair of swim shorts on the back of the door in the hotel room, because I was fumbling around for them this morning trying to think, oh, is one of the washing ladies taking them? Have I left them somewhere? And then I remembered I put them on the back of the door to dry out after I went in the pool that night in Chiang Mai, and yeah, never got them. So rest in peace to the red Nike swim shorts, but I've survived this far with just one pair since then, so is what it is. I can tell you one thing, I am very, very excited to get off Koh Tao tomorrow morning. Not necessarily aimed towards Koh Tao as a place, really, really good place. It's so chill. It's my favourite of the 2 islands I've been to for sure. However, this hotel room, I just don't like it. First of all, it's basically, there's no difference between being outside and inside. Like the windows you can see behind me aren't really windows. Half of them haven't got any glass in, so it doesn't keep the heat out, also doesn't keep the AC in, also doesn't keep the bugs out or the lizards out. The room is full of bugs and lizards, which is fine, they're all harmless apart from the mosquitoes that bite the shit out of me, but like they just freak me out. Like I go into the bathroom and there's a big fat lizard there, obviously it runs off, but I'm like, oh. Every morning so far, 6 o'clock, work starts here. They're clearly renovating or building this place up, but it's not like next door, it's not like the one that side, it's on my actual cabin. They're just banging away at the side of it, drilling stuff in. I go out and there's just loads of workers just surrounding my cabin. Like when it's 6 o'clock in the morning, even if it wasn't 6 o'clock in the morning, even if it was like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, I'm still just trying to relax and it's just not on. Case in point, literally as I say it, this guy just comes up onto my decking that I'm sat on, talking to a camera, starts looking at stuff. Oh my god, look at the size of that lizard. And finally, the staff are just rude as you like. Now I come up and park my ped here usually, right? But there was a lady sweeping leaves, so I thought, okay, no worries. Parked it over there instead so that she could continue doing her job, and she fucking starts shouting at me and then storms off and leaves all the leaves there. She must have come back sitting whilst I was in the room and gotten rid of them because they're not here. I thought, I'm parking here so that you can continue doing your job, and now I'm getting moaned at. Yeah, so this hotel room, I mean, you get what you pay for. It's £20 a night, but I paid like £12 a night in places before, and it's been way better than this. It's an experience, but I wouldn't recommend to anybody to stay at this hotel in particular. And I think I'm the only one staying here because all the other cabins appear to be empty. Right, and there's a guy coming down here with a ladder now. I guarantee he pops up against my cabin and just starts banging away again. Right, so just been to go and get some money, aka return the ped. So I got my deposit back. Again, so simple, so easy. This is me every time I go to the bathroom since I've seen that massive lizard in there. I got a little bit peckish, so I've come to a place called It's a Wrap, which is just down the road from my hotel. I've ordered a hot honey sriracha chicken wrap and a Thai tea. Hopefully this Thai tea will rule out the awful one I had earlier. Once again, that was bloody banging. Wasn't too heavy, exactly what I needed. Don't know what it is about food in Thailand. Everything just tastes better. There's only been like 1 or 2 meals that I've been like, ugh, that was alright. Everything's just been incredible. Temperature's a lot cooler this evening, which is very nice because it's been a very hot day. But this is the beach directly out the front of my hotel. I've not actually been here yet. Not as good as the beaches I have been to, so I haven't missed out on much. I've royally butchered that pour. Back at the same gaff I was at last night. It started pissing it down, so everybody has flooded into indoors in this place. I've got myself a little table for one. So I sat there for another hour trying to wait for the rain to cool down. It's calmed down a little bit. It is still very heavily raining, but I don't want to get stuck there all night, so I'm walking back now. I didn't get very far and it is just opened up again. Fuck it, I'm just gonna get wet. Good evening. Right, so I have just touched down in Phuket. It is day 18 now, so 24 hours has passed since the last clips you would have seen. So today's been straight travelling for me. So I got on a boat at 9:30 this morning, and it is now 7:30 in the evening, and I've just arrived at my hotel in Phuket. So it's a 4-hour boat journey, 6-hour coach from the port, and then a half-an-hour taxi from where the coach dropped me off to my hotel here. Pretty uneventful, pretty straightforward, pretty easy day. Nothing really to report, hence there was no clips up till now. I didn't see the point in just recording me on a bus. Only thing to mention, halfway through the coach journey we stopped off for a 20-minute break, and I had what can only be described as the coldest and stalest chicken and rice I've ever had in my life. So if my chocolate logs turn into Nesquik, we know exactly why. But yeah, other than that, pretty straightforward, pretty long day, but wasn't too taxing. So without further ado, I'll show you my hotel room. So I had very high hopes for this hotel, because after the last 2 hotel rooms, I just wanted somewhere nice to come back to at the end of the day, and it has delivered. It is really nice. It only cost me £88 for 4 nights, so in actual fact, it was about the same price as the last hotel room, but the difference is crazy. Entrance room here, we've got a nice bathroom, very nice, decent, corded off shower, looks pretty good. There's me. First thing I will do is have a shower because I fucking stink. And then we've got a little kitchen area here, and then nice comfy bed. I have already tested it out. TV on the wall, balcony out here, which overlooks the area of Patong. For my entire time here in Phuket, which is from now, which is Monday until Friday when I fly home, I'm staying in the area of Patong, more specifically Fitness Street, which is what it's called. Basically, it's a huge, great big street full of gyms, clean food, Muay Thai shops. It's all about fitness, and it's where people that are really into their fitness come. So I thought, in my last 4 or 5 days before I go home, I might as well get myself back into some sort of routine, go to the gym a bit more often, eat a bit better, so that when I get home it's not a huge shock to me. Right, all freshened up now, lovely shower. One thing I do know for sure is that I need to do my washing tomorrow morning as soon as possible, because I am on my last everything. Last pants, last socks, last shorts, last t-shirt. So I'm going to have to freestyle it in the morning, but yeah, I need to get that sorted ASAP. This is a very fitness-centered hotel. Oh, there's no lift this end. I've got to walk all the way to the other end to get in the lift. It's kind of like prison vibes, but I kind of like it. It's quite cool. Unbelievable. Had a beef burger with sweet potato fries. When I say Fitness Street, honestly, everything along this street is just gyms and all the restaurants are macro tracked as well, which is unreal. This whole street is literally gyms, gym food, supplement shops, steroid shops, tattoo shops, weed shops. That's it. There's no bars in this area, there's no clubs. It's literally just all about personal development, which is good. It's a good sort of end to the holiday is what I needed. So I've only been here for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, but I can tell you now, I could have easily spent my last 3 weeks here. This place is such a vibe. I've got some goods for the fridge to stock myself up for the next few days. I may or may not have called into that cookie dough place. It's about to turn 9 o'clock. It called me boring, but I think I'm just gonna have a little bit of a chill out. It's been a really, really long day today. Good morning. It is day 19. It is very sweaty, but also very wetty. If you can't tell by my outfit, it is absolutely pissing it down this morning. I'm gonna go drop off my washing, gonna go get myself a breakfast. I was gonna go get myself a ped, but I don't see the point whilst it's raining, so I won't be riding it in the rain, so I'll probably hold off on that. I need to get some cash out as well, because I've got a grand total of 20 baht to my name. I just dropped my washing off. It is really, really raining, which is horrible, but gonna crack on. Gonna go get some money out, get some breakfast. I've had breakfast now. Apologies, I forgot to take a video of it, but I went back to that same place I had my burger from last night and got a bacon, egg and cheese bap thing, which was very good. I'm walking to the end of this road now, and there is a shopping centre that I want to go to, so first stop today will be that. There is also a Purpose trading card shop here in Phuket, which is about 20 minutes away from my hotel, so that'll be a grab job. But yeah, it's basically a Pokemon shop. Of course I'll be going there today. Right, I found some Pokemon cards already, but they were fake, so I'm not going to waste my money there. Success, I've just spent £22 on 20 packs of Pokemon, so just over £1 a pack. Pretty good deal actually. See, they are Thai packs, so the cards that I pull out of them, if any, are worth jack shit, and you only get 5 cards in a pack rather than 10. But it's for the love of the game, baby. It's for the love of the game. I think I'm gonna get a grab to the next shopping mall now, because this place is pretty small. I've came, I've come, I've conquered. Gonna move on now. Every single Thai woman you walk past, regardless of where they are, they go, "Oh, hello, Mr. Handsome." I know they're just trying to sell me stuff, but it makes you feel good about yourself. I walked out of that shopping centre, stood there on my phone, about to order a grab, and a random bloke comes up to me, he says, "Where you go?" So I say, "Going to Central Phuket," which is where I am now. Okay, I'll take you, how much? So I looked at the grab said 370, so I said 300. He goes, okay. Got in this random car, wasn't a taxi, paid him 300 quid, got 300 baht, here I am. Couldn't do that in the UK, I would have been raped. Okay, yeah, this is posh. So there are 2 shopping centres here, made into one. I asked the taxi driver which one's the best one for shopping. He dropped me off at this one. Obviously good if you've got £1 million budget, but the other one seems to be where all the shops that I actually want to go in are, so I'm walking across there now. Right, I don't mean to excite anybody, but I've just spotted a Toys R Us. Trying to hold it together. Okay, so Toys R Us did have cards, but I held off buying any because I just saw this place. Just got a grab to the other side of Phuket. This is the old town, which is quite nice actually. It's very different to anywhere in Thailand I've seen so far. But the Pokemon shop I mentioned earlier is here. However, it's not open. It says 11:30 till 10. It's now 12:13 and it's not open. So I'm going to go and try and find a 7-Eleven, get myself a drink or something, and then come back and hopefully it opens up. Right, I just got this monster cup of Thai tea in 7-Eleven for 18p, 8 baht. I'm pretty sure he charged me wrong, but I'm not going to complain. Unreal. I can confirm, after a little bit of waiting, the man who ran the store did arrive. So I went in there and purchased a little bit. So I'm just going to do a little walk around the old town now, because it all looks like this. It's all quite pretty. Yeah, so I might have gone a little bit crazy on the Pokemon cards. I've literally just spent an hour and a half opening Pokemon packs. Didn't get any good ones, but it is what it is. Plan of attack, gonna get something small to eat, 'cause it's 4 o'clock now, and I don't want to eat something big, because then it'll really mess up timings for dinner and stuff, so I'm gonna get something little, then have a bigger meal later, and then at 5 o'clock I can pick my washing up. Can't go gym, because all my gym clothes are dirty. Go and have a look at a couple of tattoo shops down the road and see if I can get some booked in for Thursday, but I went to one earlier and they quoted me like 270 quid for something really small, and I was like, nah, you're good. He goes, oh, I'll do discounts. I was like, alright, how much? He goes, well, obviously a conversion rate, it was like 250. I was like, nah, no thanks. It's now about 6:30, picked the washing up. I've changed into a more gym outfit, so I'll fit in a little bit more around here. So I've booked a tattoo, picked a design, got it all booked in. So I'm doing that Thursday. As part of the deal, I've managed to get 2-day passes to the gym, which is like attached to it, which is cool. So that means I don't have to pay for gym passes whilst I'm here. I have texted him to see if I can get one of those passes today. He hasn't come back to me, so it might have to be tomorrow and then Thursday morning, but we will see. My shoes are making a weird noise. That must be really weird to the camera. Rather than wait in the hotel room for the next couple of hours in limbo mode, I'm going to take a little stroll down to the other end of Fitness Street, see what's about. I need to get some more money out as well to pay for the tattoo on Thursday, so I might as well get it out now, plus some extra. And then whatever I get out now, that's it. Then I'm not going to spend any more than that, so I'll budget based off of how much I get out now. I booked a Muay Thai session for tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, which was about 15 quid translated, so excited for that. That'll be an early morning one. Banging gym session, to be fair, pretty decent pump. The gym is over there. I've come right here to eat at the same place I was earlier and last night, Trooper Eats. I've ordered myself a chicken fried rice and a protein shake, and it should go down an absolute treat. 240 baht, £5. I'm aware. Good morning. It is day 20. Pretty sure it's day 20. This morning I'm training one-on-one Muay Thai with a Muay Thai fighter. So I'm just going to head to 7-Eleven, get myself something small to eat so I'm not training completely fasted, get a big bottle of water and get down there. Got myself a couple of cupcakes for a little quick carb sauce, a little iced coffee and a big bottle of water to take with me, and then I get down there. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to film. If I can get a little bit of film, then I will. Trained from 9 till 10. The guy was called Udi. He was really good. Obviously it's my first time actually training Muay Thai. I'd done a bit of boxing before, so I explained that. So he basically took me through all the basics. It was good fun. I was just doing it to do it because I'm in Thailand, but I really did enjoy it. So I'm thinking about maybe doing another session tomorrow morning. I was absolutely drenched. When I say that's the most I've sweated my entire life, I mean it. I'm gonna get some breakfast now. I might go to some of the Muay Thai shops and see if I can get myself some wraps and some gloves, only because the ones I use, I can still smell them on my hands. They're gross. See how much they are. If they're reasonably priced, I might get some, because although my main passion is bodybuilding and that's what like my main focus is on when I get back, I really enjoyed that. So if I could do that maybe once a week at home as well, something that I seriously consider doing. So buying the gloves and the wraps here wouldn't be like a complete waste of money just for one session. So I'm going to see how much they are. If they're really expensive then I won't, but if they're not, then in actual fact I've got some gloves at home, so maybe just wraps. I don't know, we'll have a look, but yeah. First things first, I am starving, so I'm going to go back to that Trooper Eats, the one that I've ate at, for every meal here so far. I'm a creature of habit, sue me, but yeah, I'm gonna go back there, get myself some grub, and then we'll go from there. Right, so these are the boxers that I was wearing when I trained. Genuinely, it's like I've been swimming in them. They are wet through. One thing I can report, it is a glorious day today weather-wise, in comparison to yesterday anyway. Once again, 10 out of 10 scran from Trooper Eats. So I'm just going to walk down the fitness street now, go in a couple shops that sell Muay Thai gear, see what prices are like, and then make my mind up really. Ice, vitamin drink, pomegranate edition. Glug, 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 glug. Pink lemon soda. Glug, 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 glug. Fire. Got myself some wraps. So yes, I have booked another Muay Thai session for the same time tomorrow morning, so 9 o'clock. So nice, I had to do it twice. And I also got a t-shirt of the place where I'm training Muay Thai. It was only a tenner, and I thought it would be a nice thing to have. I've just been sat in a room rotting away for maybe 2 hours, so starving again now, gonna go get some lunch. I'm also determined not to end up at the same lunch spot that I've been to, or the same food spot that I've been to for every meal since I've been here. So I'm gonna try and find somewhere new. It's up here called Ali's Barbecue. Well, there's Ali's Smokehouse and Ali's Barbecue, which I've seen on TikTok, and also Marshall came here. So I'm gonna have a little look at the menu. It's got like a whole big complex. Yeah, I had a little look at the menu. Nothing really excited me, so gonna walk back up towards the hotel. There was somewhere I passed, but like it was too late for me to turn around by the time I passed it to have a look at the menu. But now I'm going that way. I'll have a look. I'm just an awkward being. Sit rep. That place was no good either. I don't know whether I'm just like destined to just eat at this fucking place I've eaten the whole time. It's probably gonna end up happening, isn't it? So I have found somewhere different. It's called the Cocoa Hut. I've ordered chicken breast and then a chicken fried rice on top and a Thai tea. See how it goes. Thai tea never fails. That was pretty good. The chicken breast on its own was a bit dry, but I mixed it in with a fried rice and it was pretty good, to be fair. Thai tea never fails, as I've said. 240 baht, so fiver, pretty standard pricing around here. So I'll play dead and see if anybody comes to rescue me. Mom, did you see it? I was dead. I've decided that being at a pool is only fun when you're with someone. Not that Chloe would be much benefit to being here. She doesn't get in the pool anyway. She's a fucking wuss. I'm just walking back up to the shopping centre that I went to first yesterday. Reason for that, obviously there's a few food places there, so if there's anything good whilst I'm there, I'll get my dinner there. But I desperately need to get my mum a fridge magnet from Phuket. I can't fail on the last hurdle, so hopefully there's a little souvenir shop in there. Wasn't looking yesterday, should have been, because I would have saved myself this trip, but getting some steps in as well, so it's not all bad. Just got to the shopping centre and I've noticed that there's a little market going on in the car park, so we'll have a look. It's all food, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I need a fridge magnet first. All these places look better at night time. Yeah, this place is a bust, not a single fridge magnet, but it's more of a local mall. So like, people that live here aren't really buying fridge magnets, I get that. In my quest for a fridge magnet, I'm now just walking along. Alright, it's not that busy now, but it was busy a second ago. This highway. Mum, when you're watching this, appreciate this, because there are fucking no fridge magnets in this country. I'm very aware, however far I walk, I've got to walk back as well, so. I do have tomorrow night as well, so worst comes to worst, if I don't find something tonight, I can always defer it to tomorrow night, but I'm going to have a fresh tattoo. I'm not going to want to sweat him walking around like this. I've called off a search for the fridge magnet tonight. Yes, I've ended up at Trooper Eats again. I don't want to talk about it. I've ordered the same burger I had the first night here, because it was just unreal, so we're having that again. Fridge magnet secured. After all that, there was one in the pharmacy not too far down from my hotel. You're welcome, Mum. That concludes my side quest. Good morning. It is day 21, which marks the 3-week mark, which means I'm going home tomorrow. But before I do that, this morning I've got another Muay Thai session, so I'm on my way to that now. So after that, I'll get some breakfast, get myself showered up, got my tattoo. Fucking hell, Dan, it is hot this morning. Right, that is Muay Thai done. Luckily I took a towel this time. I'm still absolutely drenched, but I made the mistake of telling him when I got there that I'm going home tomorrow. He was like, okay, extra special today. And he absolutely beat the shit out of me. So I've been at this hotel for 4 days now, and I've just found out this morning that breakfast is included in the price that I paid. I mean, to be honest, even if I did know that, I probably wouldn't have used it anyway, but it would have been nice to know, just so I could have checked it out. And yes, before you make assumptions, I am going to go back to the same place that I've been every single time. It's good food, it's reasonably priced, it's convenient, so, sorry. Oh, that looks good. I am a firm believer that Thai food is some of the best food in the world. That was incredible. So that was pad krapao, which is like a local dish to like the south of Thailand. So it's very popular in like the islands and Phuket and Krabi and everywhere down south. And I hadn't had it yet, so I had to make sure I got it. That was amazing. So go back to the room now, chill for a little bit. I've got about an hour and a half and then tattoo time. First time stepping out without a bag as well. Feels weird. Feels abnormal. I've been wearing a bag everywhere I've gone for the last 3 weeks. It's kind of freeing. Just eating a bar of dairy milk for the first time in 3 weeks. Doesn't sound like anything major, but dairy milk's really expensive over here, so I've been avoiding it. I really fancied it pre-tattoo, bit of blood sugar. Oh my god, we're so lucky in the UK to have this. So it's now 4 o'clock, so tattoo is done. Took about 3 hours, about half an hour of that was setting up. Don't know whether it's just because I haven't had a tattoo for quite a while, or whether it's because I've got severe sunburn on my shoulders, but that was fucking painful. I'm gonna go 7-Eleven now, get some goods for the room, probably go back, chill out for a bit, and then think about dinner. There's your sunset. That's probably the one and only sunset I've seen the whole time I've been here. I mean, I wasn't actively looking for them until I was on Koh Tao, so obviously I was a bit late to the party. But yeah, at least I've seen somewhat of a sunset. There are mountains in the way, so. And obviously this is like a fisheye lens, so you could barely see it anyway. Well, oh well. Saying that, it did get a little bit better. By the way, off to get my final dinner in Thailand now. Spent a little while just looking out the balcony, just sort of appreciating it, because it's just hit me that I'm leaving tomorrow. Obviously sad to be going, because fucking best country I've ever been to, without a doubt, but also excited to see my mum, excited to see Chloe, so all good things come to an end, and I'm happy to be going home. Like, looking forward to a bit more routine, you know. So yeah, I'm going to go to Trooper Eats one last time, and then I'm going to hit up 7-Eleven, get some stuff that I'm going to take back with me, and then back to the room, final bits of packing, off to bed. Ordered myself a cheeky little chicken fried rice, added an egg in there as well, and a little fruit juice to take it down. Overall thoughts on Thailand, this has been the trip of a lifetime. Like, this has been the most enjoyable time away from home I've ever had. Doing it on my own, I've really enjoyed it. I'm grateful now that next time I see somewhere like this, or I go to a place like this, I'll be able to share it with Chloe. It's quite a lonely thing to do, but everybody, the people of Thailand, I can't give them enough credit. They're all so lovely. Like, everybody wants to talk to you, everybody wants to be your friend, everyone wants to know your story, so you never really truly feel alone. But there are certain things I've done on this trip where I thought, oh, I wish Chloe was here to experience it with me, so on and so forth, like the roller coaster and the zip line and that sort of stuff. But it's been good to be on my own, because I've learned a lot about myself, not in a cringy way. It's been a good experience. I won't do it again, but I'm glad I did it, 100%. I'm not going to make this my entire life. Like, 3 weeks was enough for me on my own. I couldn't do this forever, but it's been amazing nonetheless. So this is pineapple, apple, mint and carrot, I'm pretty sure. That's pretty good. Also might be quite important to note, doing this towards the end has turned into a bit of a chore, I'll be honest. Trying to keep it entertaining is a bit of a chore, because not everything's entertaining. Sometimes I just want to chill out and sort of do nothing. I'm glad that I'm only doing this for people I know, as opposed to I post it online headlines. If you post online, you've got to try and keep it entertaining 24/7 for your viewer retention, that sort of shit, and I haven't got that. Now I've got some unreal content for you now. Last night's shenanigans, just been to 7-Eleven, show you what I got to take home with me. 4 packs of these sport drinks. They're basically like Lucozade in powder form. This donut cake, which I've not tried, and I wanted to try, so I'm going to try it tonight. Trusty inhalers, so I got a 6-pack of the green ones and I got another red one. One of those things like you put on the top of the bottle that I did in Chiang Mai. Got some of the toothpaste that makes your teeth white. I've already got some, but there's another one to take back with me. A big box of these electrolytes. There's 10 sachets in here. This was like £1, and these are really, really good. So I don't know if I've actually shown this, or whether I showed it in Chiang Mai or what, or in, I don't know when the first time I had one of these was. This is the best thing I've had in Thailand in terms of like a sweet treat. They're like 50p, you get them in 7-Eleven. It's just literally like a pastry cake with like chocolate on the outside and a chocolate filling. Really, really good. Favourite snack from Thailand, 100%. These are meant to like take away any symptoms of a cold. Feels like there's loads of little pills in there. So I'm taking that, try them out if I get a cold. How am I getting to the airport, you might ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. I have pre-ordered a Grab. Don't know if I trust it 100%, but I've pre-ordered it for 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, so it should. I've been teamed up with a driver and everything, so we know he's got to be here. So the driver should be here at 6 o'clock in the morning, take me to the airport. It takes about an hour to get there for 7, and my flight's at 9:10, so bosh. So for the rest of the night, I'm going to be sorting out all my packing. This is the amount of rubbish I've developed in the 4 nights I've been here. Quite a lot. Obviously a lot of that is Pokemon packs. Everything else is pretty much packed away. I'm just going to sort out my last bits of packing, charge my devices, get my head down, and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It is day 22, which means it's time to go home. My Grab driver is outside and 20 minutes early. He's actually been here for about 10 minutes already because I saw him pull up. So I'm all ready to go. Bags are all packed, so I might as well get on the move early, get to the airport a little bit earlier. I've got to go check out as well, so I need that. Got the whole minibus just for me. Should have picked a different airline. Officially through security. First stop, let's find a McDonald's. Found it. Little double sausage and egg McMuffin number. That double sausage and egg McMuffin was a little bit weird. Like, why is it spicy? Also, am I the only one, when they're in an airport, they put something in the bin, they immediately think, fuck, just put my passport in the bin. Obviously I didn't, but like, always think about that. I'll tell you one thing for free, these tattoos are fucking uncomfortable with these bag straps and all that. It's gonna be a long day. Right, where's the fucking Toblerone? One last strawberry Fanta for the road. Oman Airport is officially one of the most bougie places I've been in my life. It's like a shopping centre that's just been built yesterday, and it's an airport. Got a numb bum. I'm back in the UK. We're done. This is done.